sent to burn. Nowadays they've been calling, telling me soon gonna be my turn. Head down, walk with reason, know that when the daylight dies, I'm gonna have to face my demons. Life of sin and a life of lies. The devil's gonna come when the sun goes down. The devil's gonna come when the sun goes down. The devil's gonna come when the sun goes down. The devil's gonna come when the sun goes down.
Welcome to The Descent. Who wants to do the recap?
I can do it.
Okay.
So we start with Blaze Portier walking in, and basically we just catch her up on the sitch, tells us we're doing a good job, and keep on keeping on with our investigation. We then cut to Little Calamshan, where Tanis has a cool little scene with Mosif, who gives him some more background on Jin stuff and this like really dope Calamshite steel sword. We then smash cut to V's house, where she has just the most heartwarming scene with Gast, who's made this cool like lightning launcher gauntlet for her as part of the armor. We then go to the Frolicking Nymph for like a little recon mission. Ophelia finds a button there, which we will get to later. Meanwhile, we go to more government bureau stuff. We get maps of the drainways and see that the bathhouse, like there's nothing that leads to it. Tanis Ophelia gets supplies. We see a flyer that Duke Portier is doing like something for the Confraternity of Refugee fundraising, and they're all going into the upper city. What crazy that ever happens. Anyways, we go back to the bathhouse. There's a poor employee there who we're like, tell us what this button does, and then he eventually does and dips, and we open the door after pressing the button, and there's just like immediately 3 dudes there. That's where we start.
Yes, that is. So, take an inspiration for your short and sweet recap. Now, I do have one thing that I would like to note at the top of the episode. I have to retcon the time in which it is currently. I made a big deal about it being closing at midnight. I was incorrect. It actually closes at 2 a.m. So it is currently a few minutes after 2 a.m. And we'll pull you guys over to the map. Okay. So, we see the faint flickering light from wall-mounted lanterns that cast a warm light across the tiled floor and the pools of water of the Frolicking Nymph bathhouse. As you push open the door to the nearby massage room, the soft glow from the bathhouse spills into the dim chamber beyond. Instead of an empty space, you're immediately confronted by an unexpected sight. 3 cultists are currently stepping through a hidden door in the back wall. You notice one cultist in the front, shrouded in a black cloak. The hood conceals a face that seems to be nothing but an empty black void. Before you can react, the figure implodes in a burst of shadowy smoke, disappearing in thin air, leaving only two remaining cultists behind, with their weapons out, ready to attack. And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Yeah.
All right, natural
Oh
one.
no.
Let's get it out of the way.
Natural one
okay.
as well.
Also, I would like you to
We're all over the place.
place your tokens where you believe that they would be.
I believe Ophelia opened the door. You and me, Tanis, we're in this together.
Yeah, I know. I'm up there. I'm coming. It's gonna be trying to be like, well, I just got done checking the front gate, so I'd be in the back, but nah.
Alright. Let me change over to some sick-ass combat music.
Let's go.
And let's get this fucking show on the road. Alright, so these cultists draw one of them, the guy in the front, the Reaper. He's not a Reaper, he's a Nightblade. The Nightblade draws out his dagger, begins to lunge forward. The Necromite notices you guys, and he has like this little skull lantern with green glowing flames, and he ducks behind the wall as he's ready to cast a spell at you guys. There is either this other guy either disappeared or teleported away. You're not sure. First in the order is Vin.
Okay. All right, she will ready up her shiny new sparkly weapon. And let's see. The only one she can get a line of sight on is this one. Can she kind of weave her aim between Tanis and Ophelia?
Okay.
And let's see. First time using this.
Oh,
Ooh, 24 to hit.
That hits.
That's 6 lightning damage.
Once on each of your turns, when you hit a creature with it, you can deal an extra 1d6.
Yeah, so
lightning
I was
damage.
actually just about to ask that, because does that just mean another d6?
Yeah, it basically just means you can always add that d6 on the first attack
Yeah.
until you get 2 attacks. So you might as well just turn it into 2d6
Yeah.
in the in the mechanic in the.
I just wanted to make sure that I was
Yeah.
reading that correctly.
Yeah.
It seems like too straightforward, but all right.
Okay.
So yeah, 8 lightning.
Perfect. As you describe this to me real quick, I want to see, because mind you, it goes between Ophelia and Tanis.
Yeah. So if you guys remember the scene, like she basically does it like Spider-Man's web shooter, and she basically does this, and when 2 fingers go on it, that's just enough pressure and strength. And the little blue gem in the middle now, it lights up, and the little wires all they like glow a little bit, and you see, you know, like that quick flash of lightning, like static electricity almost. And then when the gem lights up, you basically see an arc and like a roar of thunder, as like Tanis and Ophelia, it like races past their eyes, and they're like almost like blinded for just a second as the lightning goes and zaps this dude.
Yeah, and he is blasted back into the wall, smoldering. He is bloodied for sure.
All right, let's see, any movement perhaps? No, I think she's gonna stand her ground for now. That'll be her turn.
All right, next in the order, London.
Any half cover if I want to put this between Vin, Tanis, Ophelia, and hit that guy?
Jeez Louise. I mean, I was giving him sort of giving him half cover a second ago, but she rolled so good. You are trying to you're trying to take a shot from right where you are.
You confirm. Yeah.
But you have sharpshooter, don't you?
Does he have sharpshooter?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
the
good.
part that everybody forgets. You ignore cover.
Yeah, you can fucking. What is that movie where they bend the bullets?
Loot?
No.
Wanted.
Yeah.
Wanted.
It's
Yeah,
pretty
you can
bad
fucking,
too, right? I think.
You can wanted the fucking arrows where they like curve around the fucking. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So he'll fucking bring the bow around and try and arc it through
That's
all
sick as
3.
fuck.
Okay, that's fucking cool.
And
You
if we're
just
doing
bend
that,
one of the flight feathers on the back.
Oh
so
yeah.
yeah,
Oh yeah, that's cool.
we'll like tune it back here.
Yeah, that's cool.
Let's sharply shoot this then. I'll try and hit that same feller there. 14.
That hits. That hits.
Okay.
You completely kill him. What does this look like?
Yeah, so like kind of finding the sway between this lightning, he'll like arc it up and over, and the arrow will kind of, I imagine the camera follows it up and around as it just lands right in the heart.
Tannis and Ophelia are both regretting being in the front now.
Just fucking shit flying past
Shit flying right past them, yeah. Okay.
I'll take Uno steps back here, and that is my turn.
Okay. So you would think it would be August's turn, but actually...
Oh.
Well, it saves me the perception check I was going to make.
Let me go into the GM mode here. As you're in the middle of combat, Ophelia, a sickening feeling begins to overwhelm your senses as you feel something dark and sinister approach. And then, in a poof of smoke, there is a figure standing before you as he reaches out to stab you with his dagger.
Okay.
I rolled to the GM. That's a 25 to hit.
Surprisingly, that hits.
Very surprised. That's 9 piercing. Oh, but it's doubled, so it's 18.
Ouch.
18, okay.
Never whisper rolls. Okay. All right, but after he appears and attacks, right? You see him stab this dagger. It goes through like a piece of your armor and hits you into your chest, like underneath the armor. He will draw it back out as it was backwards, flip the blade around in his hand, and try to stab you in the neck. He gets a second attack.
Okay.
That is a 10 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. However, that is the end of his turn, and he is no longer invisible. All right. As he stabs out at you, silently. There is no cackle. There is no shout. There is no grunt. Just silent. Next in the order is August.
Yeah, I guess I'll just start working on the enemies. I'll do Sacred Flame on the Necromite.
Okay.
So dexterity save.
You can see him?
Yep. I can see like an eighth of his token, but I
No
can see him.
shit. All right. All right, so...
And Sacred Flame ignores cover.
Yep,
so.
ignores cover. Totally. It's a save. All right, so dex save.
Yeah.
The Necrobites gets an 11.
That didn't work. Oh, fall 8 damage.
Nice. He is bloodied.
Yeah, blue flame
Blue
just
flame
start,
surrounds him.
yeah, like a warm blanket on top. And yeah, I'll move back here just so I'm not crowding the firing lanes.
Okay, yeah. Okay. All right, that's your turn?
Yep.
All right, the Necromite will come around the corner. And he will Claws of the Grave on Ophelia. 15?
15 misses.
All right, he goes back around the corner. Basically out of sight. What did he move? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Perfect. He can get all the way down there. All right, and the Nightblade is dead. Let me throw him off the map real quick so it's easier to see. All right, Tannis, you are up.
All right, I'm gonna I'm gonna try to push past Ophelia. So that's 5, 10, 15 feet to get there.
Yep, you feel a sickening feeling wash over you as you get close to this guy.
That was bound to happen. Just trying to think if I should. I'm not going to use my Hex because I only get 2 spell slots because I'm a shitty warlock, but I will still stab him with a booming blade swipe.
Okay, are you going to use your Kopesh?
I am using my Kopesh. So I actually, I drew my Kopesh. I rush in there. And the energy that usually strikes out from my sword lights up. And tell me if you guys have heard this one before. as runes glow on my sword as I cast a spell using it as my spellcasting focus to cast Booming Blade, and I will swing out at him with crackling energy.
Does it go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9?
I thought about it. I didn't want to completely just
Rip it off.
remake Abe, so
2, 3, 4 for each of the elemental planes.
There you go.
yeah, that's better. Yeah, so they do light up, and the whole sword is crackling with this golden energy, and I'm gonna swing for 13.
That misses.
That's no surprise there. That's not fun.
So actually, you slash down at him, right? At this booming energy, and it's just like slashing through a cloud, like mist. He just like mists around it. No problem.
Stay in one spot, and the door is this space right here, correct?
Correct. Is it open?
All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I see it open. So I just want to make sure that's where the necromite went.
Yeah, it is.
So I'm gonna move right there so that maybe more people can get in the room.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right, Ophelia, you're up.
All right, after stumbling back, having getting stabbed in the chest, she fucking charges in, pissed as hell, goes for a maul attack. 25 to hit, 12 bludgeoning.
Okay, that definitely hits. And he takes it as you bash him up against a wall.
Okay, that's gonna be your turn.
All right, you run in, maul him. It hits him in the chest, as opposed to like striking nothing. Like, oh my god, I almost called him Abe. I swear to God, don't do that anymore.
I wonder why.
Don't do that anymore. All right, so yeah, Tanis swipe through him. You strike true. That's it.
Yep, that's it.
Okay, Vin, you're up.
Okay. I don't know if I can get a good angle on this lad. Does he have cover this way if Vin's in this position?
For sure.
Yep. All right then. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. You can move like here maybe. What about here?
Yeah, sure. You
All
can lightning the hell out of him.
Vin like goes like between like Ophelia's legs or whatever, ducks down and then goes into the corner of the room and goes for another shot. Another zap. I'm up. 20 to hit.
That hits.
Oh yeah, let me edit this back, bro.
Yeah, go ahead and edit the main thing.
I will.
So 10 total.
10 total.
He's bloodied.
All right. I think she'll hold position there.
Okay. So you shout out for Tanis and Ophelia to duck as lightning strikes over top of them. This gauntlet putting in some work.
I think that'll start becoming a regular thing. She'll call out for them to duck as she's zapping.
Okay. London, you are up.
Yeah, bow drawn. Take one step north here. Got a view on homeboy here. And just going to rinse and repeat the sharpshoot here.
That sharpshooter is fucking putting in work right now. 9
Nope,
misses.
not this time. Nah.
Yes.
Sticks into the door.
And that's what happens, right? Is you see the narrow spot between like Ophelia's arm and the edge of the door where you could thread the needle, as it were, or thread the needle, as it were.
Yeah.
And it just strikes the wall, unfortunately.
And he'll say, like, kind of disgruntledly, "I'm trying my best not to hit you here, Ophelia." I'll take one step back and end my turn.
Okay. Hiding behind the pillar. Oh, back against the pillar, because those are pillars right there.
Yes.
Perfect. All right, now it is the Reaper's turn. He's just going to fight to the death. That's what he does. So he will make 2 attacks on Ophelia. Actually, he'll make 2 attacks on Tanis. Oh, fuck me. An natural 1.
That is a miss.
Yeah.
Fortunately.
And a 12.
12 is also a miss.
I got a fucking +7 to hit. All right, so he lurches forward. You dodge out of the way very nimbly.
Take the pommel of my sword and smack the dagger back at him.
Yes. There's a burst of thunder damage as you do that. All right, that's his turn. August, you're up.
Can't really see the necromite from here, so yeah, I'll just start piling on the ball list and Sacred Flame again.
Okay. This guy's dex
Yep,
is
nothing
out the
happens.
wazoo, yeah. All right, so he turns into a shroud as the flames. It hit nothing, and when they dissipate, he reappears. All right. That's anything
That was
else?
5, 10. Yeah, I'm just gonna move a little bit more.
Okay.
Right.
You kind of get the sickly feeling standing there too. It says anybody within 5 feet of him, so you feel it through the wall, his dark presence. Okay, it's the Necromite's turn. He ends his turn. Next thing orders Tanis.
Okay. I don't like that this guy is mocking me with me missing, so I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time. Booming blade, strike at him. Holy shit balls, that's a 9.
Yep, that misses.
Yeah, I can't find purchase.
Need a little more practice with that new blade there.
Oh, that's what it
For
is.
real,
That's what it
yeah.
is. Yeah,
Too light.
It's too light. Yeah, that is exactly.
Oh god,
what it
I'm
is.
too close to Ophelia right now. I'm like absorbing her bad luck.
Hannes, watch it.
All right, I'll frustratedly, but I am gonna move into the way of this door so that this guy can't escape if
Okay.
he wants to.
Okay. Next thing order is Ophelia.
All right, winds up for a maul swing. 23 to hit for 11 bludgeoning.
How do you want to do this?
All right, so I think she sees Tanis and this Reaper sort of going at it. Like Tanis is deflecting, he's swiping. She just runs up right behind him and just brings it straight down on top of his head.
Perfect. It smashes into him. You see a burst of like blood, and then his body turns into like a cloud, a mist of shadow, and he just disappears, dead. You assume taken by his dark master. Now, I will say, after there's a bit of quiet, you will hear clap, 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 of feet going downstairs. What do you do? We're gonna have a like an amorphous sort of, not in initiative. Are you guys gonna try to run down and kill this guy?
Well,
Yes.
Yeah.
She's going to go into the hallway immediately just to see what's happening
Yeah.
there.
So you can see he's 30 feet downstairs. Does somebody have range that they can
Yeah,
do?
I could rush in there.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack first then.
I pull out my sword, I aim it, and I'm gonna go ahead and Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch
14?
Blast. That hits.
Okay, luckily. For 6 points of damage, 4 force damage. Okay, perfect.
You kill him.
Oh, nice shot.
Okay. So his body gets blasted as he slumps down onto the stairs, rolls down a couple of steps, and falls prone on the stairs, bleeding down the set of stairs. So we are out of initiative.
Oh, that was much sooner than I anticipated.
That was not the plan. Ow.
Are you okay, Ophelia? You certainly seem to take the brunt of that. We're all thankful for it.
Just a few needles and pokes. I'll be fine. Better than having them go after one of you.
Do you have something to bandage yourself up with?
Ah,
I can give you a little bit if you want to save on your own abilities.
We got those healing potions from Quartermaster Greaves.
I'd say one of those healing potions should do me just fine.
What is then, Gauntlet? Are we charging in after them? I guess this is the point of no return then.
I think so. Don't really see another path forward.
Well, on your orders then. London will get into place whenever the big people go through first.
Yeah. Before we go, the first guy that we killed,
Yeah.
not the Reaper,
Yeah.
somebody else.
Nightblade.
Is there
Not
anything? The Nightblade. Is there anything important on their body?
That's a good question.
Keys or something like Golden Hide would be helpful.
No, not on this guy. And you don't see anything like where that guy turned into a cloud and disappeared. He also has, there's nothing in his spot or whatever. I will say, if you look down this set of stairs, like where Tanis is standing, there is a descending brick staircase that goes that's about 40 feet long. And it is currently illuminated by torches on the wall. And Tanis, you can smell a foul, sewer-like smell coming from below.
Yeah, this is the right spot.
All the maps we saw said this place wasn't connected to the sewers.
Whatever's down there is certainly not as clean and refreshing as what's up here. Let me go first, Tanis.
Be my guest. I, for one, don't want to get stabbed today.
Maybe one of these tunnels is still connected. The map might not be telling the complete truth.
Suspect you might be right then.
All right, you're going down?
Yep.
All right, put everybody in Tanis' square, please.
Where's Tanis? Oh, okay. I got you.
Okay. All right. Don't go out of bounds, you motherfucker.
Sorry, I don't have any
black.
vision.
Yeah, it's just pure black.
Oh.
I was
well,
just
you
trying
wanna
to see
know
if
You want to know why it's pure black for some of you and not for others? Because as soon as you get to the bottom of the staircase, it's dark down there. And it will be dark for a lot of the dungeon unless there's lights. Theoretically, there is supposed to be light in here because it spills out from the torches on the wall. I haven't put that in yet, and I didn't. So this gives me an opportunity to introduce the fact that a majority of this dungeon is dark as sin.
Okay. Before she would have gone down into the pure darkness, she would have said, is everyone okay if I bring out that magic item we found, that glow skull?
I think you're going to need it if it's nothing but blackness down here.
Okay. So I have a 20-foot radius of bright light and 20-foot radius of dim light.
All right, hold please. Emits light, emits light. 20.
Does anybody else want light?
20.
I can see okay.
Did that help you see London?
Check. Thank you, sir.
So you have to stay close to Ophelia in order for you to remain being able to see. I put the light on Ophelia's token.
Oh, I have dark vision.
Oh, you have dark vision?
Custom
So
lineage.
Yeah, you should
I
already.
got, dude, you told me to take that.
Sorry. You should already have dark vision then. There. So Ophelia's the only one that has dark vision. So Ophelia, you should be able to see now, right?
Yep, I can see.
All right. There you go. So you guys can descend to the bottom of the stairs and I can tell you what you see. Flickering torchlight from the stairs. Well, before you sort of step into that, you'll see what flickering torchlight from the stairs reveals an unlit, rough-hewn limestone chamber. The walls and ceiling supported by moldy wooden beams. A foul-smelling, murky water completely floods the chamber, rising to about 2 feet. So you get to the bottom of the stairs, and you will see the water sort of washes up onto it. It is almost certainly sewer water, and it's about 2 feet deep. So we're thinking you're knee high at least.
London's gonna take some of the incense we got at the bazaar and kind of smear it on the inside of his collar and pull it up tight, and he'll pass it around to anyone who else wants some.
Okay. How much waterproof boots do you guys have?
What does the flaming fist give as regulatory
standard issue?
Yeah.
Well, Ophelia is going to utter a prayer to the companion to keep her safe, and she has divine health. She's immune to disease.
Oh, okay, all right.
Probably good down here.
Fucking knew Ophelia worshipped the companion. Knew it.
Okay. All right. So you guys are in this and everywhere where it is flooded for the future will be difficult terrain. Because it's 2 foot deep. You got to slosh through this shit. And basically, immediately as all of you step into it, your boots are completely soaked.
Awesome.
August's cape is drenched on the bottom.
Oh, Vin's up to like her waist.
Oh my god, yes, she is.
Oh no.
Wait, how tall did you say the water was?
2 feet.
I
The
feel
bar
like
would be
Vin,
submerged.
The bar's underwater, yeah.
I feel like Vin is trying to like ritually cast purify food and drink just in the little radius around her.
All right, what do you guys want to do? Oh, and you said you lit up the skull?
Yeah.
So you take this skull, you utter the weird dark word on the back of it, and you hold it in your hand, and then you remove your hand, and it just floats on its own. And it will follow you around. It's like a little thing that rests by your shoulder, a little floating skull with green illumination coming from it.
Yeah, if it doesn't follow her, I imagine like in God of War where he's like wearing the dude's head on his like hip. He's got like a little bandolier.
Perfect.
She might do something similar.
That's pretty cool. Would you rather do that than have it float?
Yeah, whichever's cooler.
I like the bandolier with the head on it.
Rule of cool, baby.
Yeah. Okay. All right. What would you guys like to do?
Well, left or right?
Can I go to like the entrance to the two of them and try to smell if any of them smell like murder on top of sewage?
Well, you
make like some sort of perception check.
We'll go ahead and go to the first one that you go to.
Sure, I mean right there, it's in front of me.
Okay, so you can tell that this chamber goes further down. There's like a corner, and it turns to the east. Yeah, you can sort of see that. It's still full of 2 foot of water. I don't know what murder smells like, and I don't imagine Tanis does either, so I can't really give you that perception check.
Like the inside of my bottled respite right now. Like just
death?
nasty, rotting corpses.
It's hard to say with all of this shit.
Yeah.
I'll allow a perception check if you want. I don't know if it's
Probably
give you
gonna be
what you
incredibly high. Yeah.
Trying to.
Natural 20!
Oh my.
Yeah, if this is like a more metallic smell of like the iron from blood.
No.
Just
Not that you
the
can tell within like the
colon
vicinity.
cancer though.
No, but you're sure of it.
Do we want to just go down? Did anyone get the maps? Was this part not on the maps, correct?
We are in uncharted territory.
Do we just pick away and start walking?
Well, I'll give you this. Go to the other side. It's a dead end.
Oh, that answers that question.
I'm gonna make sure if it's really a dead end.
Okay.
Just tapping on the wall,
Make a perception.
that kind of stuff.
Oh,
Another 23.
It's not a dead end.
Nice.
There's a secret
how
door.
did you know that?
Cultists.
There is a secret door to the south. And you just make out, it's like the Diagon Alley where it's like the bricks are bricked into each other. You know what I'm saying? And you just notice that little bit of seam. There is a false brick nearby that you can press, and it will delatch, like unlatch, and you can open it, swing it open.
Oh my god.
You know, a lot of temples have secret places for reliquaries and whatnot. It's technically a religious organization.
Back here, London would elbow Vin and just be like, chalk one up to the gauntlet then, eh?
I suppose so.
So this seems like our more promising lead, correct?
Seems
as good
like
a place as any.
seems like no one else wants to be trudging through sewage. We have to be the ones.
Okay. So you want to open it up?
Get in position, fists, and Ophelia will go up and press the brick.
Yep, the door detaches. I didn't map this one out properly. Can you walk through the wall? Straight south.
Like
Can you?
that?
Yep, there you go. Okay.
Okay.
And then you can go straight south one more time.
And there.
Okay, cool. Can everyone else do that through that square? Straight south. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool. We can sort of adjust ourselves as the situation requires, but you just got to go straight south into this square because I didn't put a door there on accident. So, you will see in the middle, floating face down, in the middle of this flooded room, so you open the door, there's more water. Floating face down in the middle of this flooded room is the bloated corpse of a shirtless male human. Here's the thing. You can hear like, you fucking, as a black cloaked figure gleefully stabs the body relentlessly, unaware of his surroundings. There is a Nightblade in this room, just relentlessly stabbing this body.
London's gonna raise a bow, knock a bow, and aim it at him.
Okay.
Ophelia sort of leans over to one side to give him an angle.
All right, you want to shoot him?
London's gonna look to August real quick.
I'll just shout out to this figure, drop your weapons.
He startles up. He sees you. Die! And he's gonna run for you.
So then I'll give the nod to
yeah,
London.
release the bow. Yeah.
You go ahead and make an attack roll.
Sharpshoot. 8. Oh no.
You miss. He's gonna get one attack on Ophelia before you guys can just kill him. There's no reason to roll initiative, right? But like, I think that was my payoff. It's like, can you beat the check? No. Okay, then we're gonna. He's gonna get an attack on Ophelia. Just one.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
And then you could just pummel him. He has a fucking 11 hit points. It doesn't matter.
Fuck. Sorry, Ophelia.
He gets an 11.
That misses.
All right. How do you want to do this, Ophelia?
Well, should I roll for a maul attack or just
No,
say...
just narratively, yeah.
All right. So he swings at her. She steps to the side, smashes one of his knees out, and just pummels him from
Holds
the
his
top
head
as he-
face down under
yeah.
the water as he and he dies pretty quickly after that. So yeah, that is that.
Is everything okay, London? You're a little off today.
That gent startled me. I didn't think he was going to run at all 5 of us so aggressively, but yeah, I'll mark my name next time. Sorry, Ophelia.
No worries, of
Or
course.
close quarters.
Let him kind of wants to go into this room and see if there's any chance in hell this guy's still alive here.
Yeah, I'm gonna start investigating the body as well.
Okay.
If anything, I would probably assist August with a medicine life checky thing.
Okay. Make a medicine check, August.
Like turn the body over, expose the neck or whatever.
Okay.
20.
Well, I should have asked. What are you?
Yeah, I mean, well, I know he's dead, so.
What are you trying to
um,
ascertain?
Cause of death, was he just was he like I'm assuming he was a murder victim of one of these, but just confirming.
So as you look him over, you could see that he is starting to like absorb some of the water, but he's freshly dead. Actually, you know what? With a 20, he's not that freshly dead. He's been dead since like yesterday. However, you will see as you flip him over that he has carved. No, it's healed. It's scarification, like tattoo kind of thing, of the symbol of Bhaal on his chest. Like it's healed. It's not like a fresh, like they carved his flesh. He did this a long time ago, and he's been stabbed many times. Some fresh, some old.
Seems like a fellow cultist here. Seems pretty run-of-the-mill for cultists of the god of murder to murder each other.
Anything else on the body, August? Keys, anything we can use?
No.
Chalk up the body count then.
Looks as though it keeps going this way. Anything down there, London?
Yeah, I was gonna say before we leave.
So this
there
is
anything in this?
rubble strewn. Yeah, no, it is collapsed.
Seeing the maps before, does this maybe where like one of the
It's possible.
sewers had let in and they?
It's possible. You don't know how the map is going to line up with where you're at, right? But it's very, very possible.
Okay. Not too much this way, Ophelia. Another dead end. Might as well keep pressing on then.
Actually, while like everyone's exploring and stuff, Vin will just kind of keep tabs on everyone and the path we've taken so far, and I think she's gonna take a piece of parchment and maybe start copying down, like making a map.
Okay, cool.
Ophelia's gonna start slowly walking down this hallway to
Yep.
see if she can peek around the corner.
Yes, you can. You can see that 3 wooden beams brace the ceiling of this flooded chamber, which features a stone altar covered with bloody entrails in the northeast corner. This is a cool thing. Hold up, let me get my handouts ready. Okay. This altar, on the wall above the altar, is a carved hollow, inside of which is set a 3-foot-tall steel mask cast in the form of a human skull, encircled by carved red-stained teardrops. It is reminiscent of this.
Well, I'll give them one thing. These cultists are certainly blatant. She is going to step up towards the altar.
What did you say was on that table, Jay?
Entrails.
Entrail? Oh,
Yeah. Like a pile of them.
Is there anything else on the table, maybe under the
Yes.
entrails?
Yes, there is. Right next to the pile of entrails is a wax tablet covered in blood. Do you guys know what a wax tablet is? I didn't, and I had to look it up. It is like a book, kind of, that's like maybe a half-inch thick, and is filled with a flat surface of wax, and you use a stylus to write in it.
First, dry erase board.
Basically, yeah.
Reusable. It's a reusable tablet.
Yeah. Carved into this wax tablet are a few phrases written in a crude hand.
Is it a language I recognize?
Mhm. It's common.
Okay.
You read them. You gonna read them? All right. The first one is: when the puzzle cube is opened in the house of Alondo, the path forward shall be revealed.
Yeah, she's reading these out loud, by the way.
The next one is: one of the 4 shall be damned, one of the 4 shall be struck by a thunderbolt, one of the 4 shall rise. And the last phrase is: the great sun shall be blackened, and the legions of Avernus shall conquer Elturel.
Elturel.
It's sun blackened, yes.
The companion, it did turn black, didn't it?
certainly foreboding, but one of the four. I thought this was the Cult of the Dead 3.
We did find out there's another sect.
Well, whoever those white masks are that we saw back in Elturel, those aren't part of the original Dead 3. Not that I know of.
I mean, I struggle to think of a god that would throw their lot in with the Dead 3. Maybe Cyric?
Maybe it's not a god at all. That last line references. My religion isn't as keen as perhaps yours, Gauntlet. But Avernus.
I agree with Tannis. I think the mention of Avernus is well, the most obvious lead.
It would make sense. Who else loves death and destruction other than an archdevil? More than an archdevil.
That's very true.
The prophecy we heard in the elf song, Tavern.
Cloven hooves. Fits right along with it.
Can I have August make it a religion check for me? It's not really related, but it is slightly. Oh, wow.
What?
Double nat 20s, let's go! for the
44
boys.
total.
Yeah, right. All right, so I'm going to give you a little more information than I was about to. So, first of all, as you survey this altar, one thing is very clear to you. What is happening right here with this wax tablet and the entrails is soothsaying. It's fortune telling, right?
Divination ritual.
Divination ritual. Yes, definitely. He's reading the entrails, right? That's one thing. The other thing is, you are, I want to give you more because you rolled a natural 20. I don't have a lot to give you other than you do know about hell. I guess that's like...
Okay, can you give me this?
Okay, please.
I personally know who Alondo is.
Yes.
Can I have that?
Yeah!
Okay.
Definitely, yeah, definitely. Ooh, do you want to know what the House of Alondo is? Do you know what the House of Alondo is?
Yeah, it's Candlekeep.
Cool. Yeah, so you can have all of that, August.
Yeah. Baldur's Gate 2. Or, no, Baldur's Gate 1.
Cool. Alright.
Legions of Avernus. This is all tied to the companion, the Hell Riders, the story, the charge of the Hell Riders. Several perished on the Avernian plains. Seems.
Oh, they've certainly gained their namesake. Could this be some sort of revenge, maybe? Some fiend of Avernus exacting whatever cruelties they want.
I mean,
Doesn't...
Queens of Avernus want souls. And that might... whole city, that might be the biggest get in recent history for souls in one fell swoop.
But I thought you couldn't sell... You could only sell souls you had ownership of. I mean, you couldn't just sacrifice anyone you wanted. Not to my understanding.
That is true.
I do believe if they die down there, they get stuck in the cycle.
They didn't die down there. They died here.
Or maybe they didn't. I mean, certainly some were killed, but I don't know if they slaughtered the entire city. The city wasn't blown up. It's non-existent. It was a crater.
As is happens when something is blown up.
Well, any sort of, I mean, if it was an explosion, we would have seen rubble. We would have seen debris. It would have probably killed us at that distance. It's more like, and sorry if this is like too much for Ophelia to gather, it's like the entire city was just sucked away.
I would expect like a shockwave from an explosion. that would have knocked us over as we were running away.
Fire, smoke, burning embers? I didn't see any of that.
But I mean, it was clearly magical in nature, so who's to say?
Yeah, and also the type of thing that you're talking about is like magic beyond anything any of you could even feasibly comprehend. Like shit, cities don't just, whole cities of thousands of people don't just disappear.
Tell that to Yithrin, brother.
Yeah, but that was a time and another reason. That's just not fair to compare.
If I know anything about devils, they wouldn't destroy a city without preserving the souls to feed. But I don't know. We don't have enough information yet.
Perhaps their plan was to scatter the worshippers of the companion for easy pickings, as they have clearly done.
Well, this is certainly a thread we should continue on further, but this is maybe not the best time to theorize. Let's make sure we were safe first, and maybe out of these sewers.
Just afraid this descent down into the sewers is more metaphorical than we hoped. It ties to the hells themselves. Anyways, I'm ready to keep pushing on if you are, Gauntlet.
Let's do that. Yeah, well, this is a lot to unpack right here.
Standing in 2 foot of water.
Yeah.
2 foot of sewage.
Sewage.
I
Yeah,
feel the
yeah.
trench foot coming on.
Yeah. Dude, I've had that before, like a little bit of trench foot. It is the most painful thing you could ever experience. It is horrible. Yeah. I went to Disney World in flip-flops when it was pouring rain, and I got real bad. Anyways, who is moving forward?
So she shoved the tablet in her bag for later, making sure it doesn't get fucking smudged up, you know.
Yeah, if we're
And
taking
when
the
it
time, might as well
closes-
make a...
When
Oh,
it
yeah.
closes, it's like a hard cover thing.
Okay, yeah, perfect. But yeah, she grabs that, and Ophelia's going to continue slowly moving forward,
Okay.
if everyone else is good with that.
On the back wall of this alcove that you can see right here is a 7-foot-long tapestry depicting a grisly scene of 4 faceless figures ripping apart a 5th figure who is screaming.
Oh. Pleasant. She's gonna go up and she's going to touch the fabric, see if there's anything behind it.
Perfect. If touched, you will notice that there is surrounding the... Oh, no, it's bad. Surrounding the outside of the tapestry, when you touch it, you'll realize that there's some sort of mold growing back behind it, a yellowy colored mold, and it immediately emits this cloud, right? And I need everybody to roll in the initiative,
shit.
please.
Oh, back.
Oh, no. Something bad happens to you almost immediately.
Oh, I know. but
Well,
she's-
actually, before we really get into initiative, what I need you to do is make a con save.
Constitution saving throw.
This ain't a
Absolutely.
disease, is it?
He's immune to disease.
It's not a disease. Okay,
it's a
so yeah,
12.
you fail. And I also need, who is behind her? Tanis?
Yeah.
Tanis, make it the con save, please.
The con save
You
17.
succeed. And who, let's say London, you're following up after, or were you like on the corner there?
Yeah.
Let's say you get a
behind
you get a
Tanis.
taste of it too. Why don't you make a Constitution saving throw?
Constitution saving
All right,
throw.
you succeed as well.
17.
So here's what happens: this puff of spores fills the air, and Ophelia, you just breathe in a lungful of it, and you immediately start suffocating. So you can't breathe. You take 2d10 poison damage. 18
Oh.
poison damage,
That's almost max.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
and you are poisoned. And at the start of each of your turns, you're gonna have to take another d10 of damage. So, did everybody roll initiative?
Good thing we saved those lay on hand points.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, you can remove a poison with that. You can.
So am
remove...
I currently poisoned?
Yes.
Okay. Just put a token on.
Okay. So really, if you can remove the poison, you can do it now. I didn't know if you could. I didn't know if there was like turns that people had to figure this out. But right now you're suffocating because you're like poisoned. You feel it.
Okay. Yeah. I will extend 5 lay on hands to cure poison.
Okay. Then you're clear, and we don't have to worry about this encounter like how I thought we were.
Damn.
I just wanted to get us into initiative just in case. So this sort of cloud of dust, yellowy dust, falls. You know, Tanis gets some, London gets some, but you cough it out instantly. But Ophelia started fucking suffocating as it was like taking hold inside of her throat. You lay on hands yourself as it is expelled, and you hack up this mucusy yellow blob as you spit it out into the water, and now floats on top of the water. And you're good.
She fucking like grabs her throat as she's like struggling to breathe, and actually breathes out like a little bit of fire to fucking burn it off or something.
Yeah, and that actually worked. So cool. All right. Awesome.
London will use the edge of his longbow to direct the floating Myrkul stuff in another direction.
Yeah, yep. Okay.
Best to keep our hands to ourselves then, eh?
Must we really be touching everything, Ophelia?
Yeah, who would do that? What kind of character would?
A secret door before. Ugh, screw this. Tanis, you touch the things from now on.
Yeah, you know, you look worse for wear. I could probably just leave it at worse. Let me take the lead here for a moment.
I mean, it's still covered in mold, though, right? We got to deal with that.
I mean, it released a lot of it, but yeah, I mean, there's a lot of mold back there. You don't have to touch it. You don't even have to walk by it.
I mean, could you just, like, do this as you walk by?
Yeah. That doesn't remain. It's just a burst.
Oh, and I'll take that healing
long as you don't
potion
touch it
that I
again.
have
Oh, sure.
and just give it to Ophelia.
Thank you.
Yeah. As long as you don't touch the tapestry again, you're good.
So yeah, then I'll mage hand it aside at a distance so we can see what's behind it.
Okay, you mage hand it. More spores come out. There's nothing. It's a blank wall.
Okay.
And you said there's 4 figures ripping part of 5th?
Yep.
Do they look like they're humanoids? Is it like kind of amorphic?
The
or...
ripped apart person is like shirtless. It's just a dude. He's screaming in horror. The other people are faceless. So they have like humanoid bodies, like they're shirtless men basically, but they don't have like Slender Man. They like don't have a face. They have the face, but no face.
Okay. So it just looks like it's more macabre than anything versus some actual meaning. Okay.
It looks old as balls. I'll say that.
Well, probably how it got all that mold on it. All right, I'll take point then and push my way around Ophelia.
You will see a set of stairs that move up out of the water.
Oh, thank the gods, we're done with the sewers.
Oh, this level of the sewers. I'll also just pat Ophelia on the back and give her 2d4 more hit points.
Okay.
Okay, that was pitiful.
Damn.
We'll burn a spell slot as well.
There we go.
Better.
Something. 9 total.
All right, and 10, as you will see at the height of the stairs, there's about a 5-foot landing, and then there is a dark, hold on, a black iron door that opens towards the room that you, like, away from you.
Okay. I'll go up to it. And can I grab the... Is there like a doorknob or some sort of...
It's like a latch, like a lifty latch thing.
So it's unlocked then, it looks like?
Fuck with it, yeah, it's unlocked.
Okay. I'll just look back at the rest of Second Company and just be like, do we go?
I'm good to go now. Thank you, Gauntlet.
You want me to open it from back here, or are we getting that paranoid?
No, I want to catch them on the surprise if there's anyone in there. Ready? 3,
London will have his bow drawn.
1, go.
You open the door. It creaks open with a light creak, but you can tell it is a very heavy, thick, black iron door. And as you open it up, you see a small chamber. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. Just this.
Wow, it's up there.
Hold on. There we go. All right. So, there is old, dried blood on the floor that is tracked throughout this small chamber that is bereft of decor. Besides 3, including the one you have opened currently, black iron doors, each bearing disturbing depictions of dark deities.
Does the blood splatter on the floor resemble some sort of, did it look like there was a portcullis that dropped and killed someone as they were? Okay, so doesn't look like it's trapped.
No, it just looks like they bring bloody shit through here all the time.
Okay. I'll go ahead and step into the room.
Absolutely. You are all more than welcome to step into the room. You will see a hall that leads to the north. This is a currently dry chamber. Would you like for once you all enter the chamber, would you like a detailed description of each of the doors?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to send you this to sort of get your mind going on what it looks like. Carved, the east door, so the east door that London's at, carved in the likeness of a man, his eyes ablaze with fire, and face framed by flaming hair. Dark armor covers his form, his right hand encased in a large, spiked black gauntlet, and it is extended upward, showing an open palm. His left hand holding a blade made of fire. He stands triumphantly on the backs of a group of people who bow prostrate beneath him, their faces etched with pain and suffering. The door to the south, the carving on the door, depicts a humanoid figure heavily draped in flowing, tattered robes. His face a dried skull with sunken, empty eyes. A triangle frames his head, and around his neck hang 3 other human skulls. His hands are spread wide as if in a sinister embrace, and one hand grips an arching scythe. All around him, countless skeletal hands and arms reach out towards him in desperate yearning. And the door that you just came from, the west door, the carvings depict a slender, skeletal-like man, his face peeled away to reveal a grim skull. Surrounding his head are circling motes of blood and dozens of jagged blades. He holds a dagger reverently across his chest, while at his bare feet lie depictions of many mutilated corpses and scattered entrails.
Oh, this is a lovely scene, isn't it? Can London the Scout take a peek down this? The north hallway is just like straight north?
Yeah, it goes north for a little while, and then you can see that there's a set of stairs that curve around the corner to the west and descend down into water, probably.
Okay. Anything like notable about it? Does it look trappy or wet or?
Not that you could tell. I mean, there might be some blood trails running through there. But it's dried, long dried.
Well, try the open path or see if any of these doors are unlocked.
We should probably see what these doors don't want enemies behind us.
which one of the rather disturbing doors holds our prize.
Dealer's choice, Tannis. Go ahead.
I will say, it is safe to assume that the east door, this one, depicted Bane, the south door depicted Myrkul, and the west door depicted Bhaal. So you just came through the Bhaal door.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not loving how Myrkul looks, so let's do wait, you said Bhaal is
Bane.
where we just came from, right?
Yes.
So yeah, let's do Bhaal.
Okay.
Bane.
Oh, no, Bane. Yeah.
Bane. Yep, Bane.
Okay. So that's to the east.
Yeah.
So you want
Let's
to
do
just
that one.
crack it open?
Do we want to crack it open, or do we want to just be ready to attack anything on the other side and catch them off guard?
We can just get the jump on them. Might as well. Worst case scenario, we just look a bit silly, opening a door and threatening the air.
I've done stupider stuff.
London, hold action then. If there's anything on the other side of this door.
All right. You want to pull it open?
Yes.
Okay. You pull it open. And there's a long hallway. It is dry, and it descends down a flight of steps, and then you can see it descends down a flight of steps again. You can't see the bottom of the steps.
And this is the Bane door.
Yes.
No. Nothing immediately wrong.
Oh, I will even tell you that the end of the hall appears a bit illuminated. Like, there's not a torch there, but maybe the next room has light that is illuminating this hall. Just barely.
I think we go this way. Seems like there's some sort of light at the end of the tunnel.
As good as way as any.
Lead the way then.
I'll begin to descend the stairs.
All right, you make your way down the hall.
Ophelia, when we get close to the corner, perhaps you should turn off your lantern. Not give away our approach.
So are we trying to sneak around this corner?
That would be my preferred way to do it, but then again, I don't think that we're the sneakiest party. So maybe
Gauntlet?
it's not a great idea.
Alright. I assume Ophelia's got like some kind of sheath or case for her maul.
Yeah, I mean, she could put it on her back, something like that.
Yeah, I was just if I cast light on your maul and like on a sword and you sheath it, the light goes out, so you could just draw it and not have to like use an action to use a drift globe. But
I don't. I mean, metagaming. I don't see a time component on the glow skull. Like, it doesn't say like once per day.
Yeah,
So I
but
think
it
you can
costs an
just-
action to light it.
Yeah, but outside of combat, you can just turn it on and off.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
all right, yeah. So let's do a quiet approach then.
Okay. So why doesn't everybody make me a stealth check then?
$14.
16.
6.
14.
Okay. All right. I got your average. You guys can move forward.
Everyone's just rocking with the heavy armor this campaign, eh?
Yeah, I actually have to ask Brendan how to fix my thing because Vin's armor no longer gives her disadvantage.
Oh, that's a good thing.
But yeah, I don't know how you do it on the sheet. Couldn't figure it out myself.
It's all right.
Yeah.
So yeah, you got a 15 still. Yeah. All right. So there's water at the bottom of the stairs, and you could tell that whatever chamber is to the south here is illuminated with torchlight. But like you can step into the water and try to move through it quietly, but it is like wading through water, so it's not like the quietest thing ever. But I'll give you this. You do hear moaning, like someone is in pain.
All right, when I get to that corner, I'll peek my head around and see if I can't see what's around the corner.
Okay, so move your token.
Oh, I was on my character sheet. There we go.
Okay, do you see more of like... You can
I
see
do.
there's like a tunnel down this way. You might can see like an alcove for a door over here. Can you see? Yeah, you can't see that way. So that's all you see for right now. Just a bunch of water. Oh, and there's like beams here. I'll read your description. And this part of the room is unlit. It's flooded and braced with floor to ceiling wooden beams. That's about all. And it's filled with murky sewage water.
And the moaning sounds like it's coming from this chamber.
It sounds like it's coming from the west.
All right.
Hey
I'll
guys,
just-
I'm sorry. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Okay.
I'll just relay that back to the party and just be like, we got someone's dying or something over there.
Let's do this carefully, but if there's someone in trouble, best to make sure.
Perhaps we have a chance to stop the body count then.
Let's move forward at the ready.
All right, Kopesh drawn. I'll keep moving into the chamber.
You guys try to quietly slosh through.
Still nothing. I'll keep moving.
Yeah, you can peer around that corner, though, and I'll tell you what you see. Rough-hewn steps rise out of the murky water to the western portion of this room, which is dry and lit by 2 torches and sconces that flank a stone altar. On the wall behind the altar is a carved circle, and extending out of the circle is a bas-relief gauntleted hand with the palm outstretched. So it's like this. I couldn't find a good handout for it. A gauntleted hand with the palm outstretched. Shackled from the wall, as if within the grasp of this stone gauntlet, is a sickly man in a loincloth and a burlap sack over his head. An alcove in the north wall contains a freestanding suit of black plate armor. However, standing beside the altar on either side of the prisoner is a powerfully built woman clutching a mace, and an even bigger man with a bald head, and you will see that he has steel plates visibly embedded and bolted into his skull. The man is meticulously etching infernal symbols into the prisoner's skin with a black razor, while the victim moans in an exhausted agony.
I think London might let a premature shot go at the person who's carving the infernal.
All right, make a pot shot. I'll give you advantage.
Like the arrow cocked this whole time as we're like wading through and just seeing something nefarious. He will shoot a 22.
That definitely hits.
15 piercing to the. Is that
Alright.
this gentleman
Yes,
to
it
the
is.
south here?
Yes. All right, 15 piercing damage. All right, you shoot into the back of his shoulder, right? And he will wheel around towards you along with this other Fist of Bane, this woman Fist of Bane. And you will see this guy proper. He looks like large and in charge. Let me show you a handout of this guy. Should be under... Oh, he's not a named guy, technically. It's in creatures. Here we go, and here we go. You will see this guy.
Oh,
Ooh.
this guy fucks. This guy fucks.
And he will wheel around, and we're gonna charge into the fray. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Sick.
Well built for the manager of a tannery.
London would look a little sheepish at August after letting that shot go, kind of before the official orders. But we'll reload and get ready for combat regardless.
All right. Well, lucky for you, you are first in the order.
Do you want to roll for Vin?
Oh yeah, Vin.
He's not here.
Yeah, let's move her up a little.
Geo's not here.
Yeah.
Fair judgment on that one, London.
All right. London, you are up first. What would you like to do? This guy wheels around. He draws out a maul that is completely black, and you will see black, like, oh no, it's fire, right? Because Bane had that fire sword. So it's like this sort of sickly looking fire, like it's pale fire, like it's not supposed to be that color. Enshrouds his mace, or his maul.
London will nod at August as like, copy received, but still like pure attack
Focus.
mode, and we'll kind of seamlessly load another one.
All right.
No more advantage, but let's go for another sharpshoot here. Six.
He takes the mace I keep calling it mace, the maul, and literally just slams it out of the air.
Nice. Yeah, sick. And again, London, like unfazed by the mist, will cock another arrow and have it ready to go for his next turn.
Okay. What is this guy's strength score? I'm about to Baldur's Gate 3 right now. So you can jump your speed or your strength score, right? If you get a 10-foot jump.
Yeah, and half if you do it just a standing leap.
All right. So this guy is this is so Baldur's Gate 3. This guy is going to it's his turn. And he is going to look angry and run down the stairs, jump, and he will literally land right next to Tannis.
All right. Well, I am going to use brace because fuck this guy.
Yeah. So you see him launch into the air, and you literally pull out your sword to protect yourself.
Yeah. So I'm gonna swing at him. I was ready for that after I glared at London for a second. And I'm gonna swing at him with my. And I was messing up. I was using my longsword last time. This is my Kopesh. So I have a +1.
Okay.
24.
Let's
That
go.
Definitely hits.
That'll
Let's
be
go.
6 thunder damage and 7 slashing damage for a total of 13 damage.
Perfect.
Nice.
All right, you slash into him real good. As he runs up toward, like, land literally, like, you stab the sword into him as he lands, like, towards you, and he looks down, and you will see just the blade in his stomach, and he smiles at you and grabs onto your hand, and with this tight black, he has this black gauntlet, right? This, like, spiked black gauntlet, and he will literally grab onto your hand and crush your hand and begin to pull the blade out of himself. And then he, bleeding now, he will probably say something fucking sick as fuck about being Bane, like, protects me and you shall submit to his will, right? And he just takes this mace and fucking this maul and fucking slams into you. He gets 2 attacks. Here's one.
Tyranny is bad.
It was to the GM. It's a 14.
14 hits.
Ooh, it's 11 damage. Not that much.
Okay.
He gets another attack, though. Have to put it to Never Whisper rolls. There we go. All right, he gets 1 more. 13 bludgeoning, 4 necrotic.
Well, 12 misses.
Oh, a 12 misses. Sorry, I forgot to fucking say the thing. All right.
Unless he has advantage, but...
He does not.
Okay.
He does not, unfortunately. So he will jump through the air, rip the blade out of him, and smash into you, and you will feel this fire begin to, like, necrotize your flesh. That is his turn. Next in the order is Tannis.
I don't like this guy. I'm gonna stab him. I'm gonna use a booming blade attack, and I'll strike out at him with my Kopesh.
Okay.
17 to hit.
That's a glancing blow.
Okay, well, damn, that was really good damage too. That's 12 slashing and 2 thunder. 14 half will be 7.
No, you do them separately, right? Yeah, you do them separately.
Oh, well, it's still
both even.
7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what was the total again?
7 total points of damage.
Takes it.
and he's booming blade as the energy that was cackling from my sword transfers to him and is like wreathed his feet into the ground. And I'm gonna move a little bit right there.
Okay.
Someone wants advantage, they're gonna have to move for it.
Yeah.
And that'll end my turn.
All right. Next in the order is Vin. Oh, right in time.
I have returned. Okay, so
There is bad guys. Kill them.
I do not see any. So, or Vin does not see any.
You will.
So,
Yeah,
let's
around the
move
corner.
forward. Yep. Around this corner, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So actually,
she'll
this
go
square is the
here.
first square of difficult terrain, I'll say.
This one that she's in.
Yeah. So that was 10 right there.
Okay. I can go in someone's square and then like go back out, right?
Mhm.
All right,
Can
and then
go
I think that goes
Past,
up to 30,
so
right?
I can do something.
Well, I
Oh,
guess she
so
could
I knew
make
this
it.
was going to be a problem. Right? So I had thought about it. Oh, so you can't. So what I'm going to say is like, oh, but you don't have enough movement, right?
Is this difficult terrain?
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
she has a little more movement now.
Well, like I was
being
saying, like, because
moving.
I remember when we were in the Tomb of Annihilation, you guys were like, I can't move past this fucking guy. Like, this fucking sucks. I knew we were going to encounter that as an issue. But I don't remember how I thought I was going to resolve
Well, I think she has enough movement. Hold on.
I mean, you do have enough movement to make it
So
into
30,
that square,
10.
shoot, and then come
Yeah, I
back.
think this is like all of her movement if she goes right here.
Okay.
Yeah, even if it's difficult
Yeah, it
terrain.
is, it is.
Yeah, because she has 35 feet of movement now. So, all right.
All right, so you slosh your way through the water, basically swimming.
Yep. And we're swinging more lightning.
Okay.
Oh, 13
That
to hit.
misses.
All right.
He lifts up his mace as if he's going to attack Tanis again, and it's like a lightning rod that absorbs all the...
Yep. Yeah, she's getting like real cocky with it, and he just...
Yeah, you're like
he lightning
standing in
rods him.
waist-high, like, water right now, too. You know, that's like a cool
Yeah,
image
yeah.
in my mind. Trying to steady your hand, you know? Okay. That's it?
Yep.
All right, August, you're up.
Alright, so that's 20 feet of movement. Okay.
No, this first square, I'm going to say doesn't count as difficult terrain.
Okay, so 15 feet.
15, yeah.
Yeah, I still can't really do anything with that.
For the
But I can
really-
see him.
Yeah, you can see him.
Oh, I hate using spells like this. It's so fucking stressful, but if it works, it's gonna be really good.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast Hold Person on him
Ooh.
as, yeah, fire starts breathing around him and starts to, like, slow, like how flames flicker, they just start to wreath and then slow down until they freeze, and it's like he's stopped.
That's cool. Like
Um,
frozen in ice, kind of,
Fucking awesome.
but fire. All right, cool.
So yeah, I need a wisdom saving throw.
All right, he has advantage on this because he has tactical discipline.
Fuck.
16?
Yeah, it makes it.
Save or suck. He'll say, Bane's will is unbreakable.
But yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Next in the order is the Fist of Bane. He will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to right there. He's going to attack Tanis, as he does have a mace. And he's just going to swing his mace. 21,
That hits.
4 damage.
I'll take it.
That is his turn. Next in the order is Ophelia.
All right. Well, she's going to glance over her shoulder at London as the arrow knocks past her, and it's just going to run out. She can make it there.
Where were you again? I'm sorry. Up here.
She
I
was
already
right
I already
there.
counted your movement. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
I already checked for you a second ago.
She's just going to go for a maul attack.
Okay. Maul against maul. Ooh. Advantage, bro.
Advantage.
Oh, advantage. I'm sorry.
That's why we flank, baby. Come on.
Oh, that misses.
15.
Yeah. So he's about to crush into Tannis again when the other Fist of Bane runs in and smacks the Tannis. So he is like, fuck it, I'm gonna wheel it. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I don't really like this guy being in front of me. I want her to use my inspiration.
Ooh.
Really hoping that we can deal some damage here.
Okay.
So that's one re-roll?
Yeah, you just roll one more time.
Okay.
Come on.
Come on. Nat 20. 10.
Guys. All right. So he wheels around just as your maul is coming down. Two hands. He two-hand holds his up and pushes you back with his. As you stumble back into the water. Now it's maul against maul. All right.
Okay, that's all she can do. I'm sorry.
London.
August, do we need a hit or a home run here?
Let's just start wounding him.
All right. Regular shot, no sharpshooter.
I will say this guy looks pretty important. Just want to add that in there.
Sure. Yeah, but if I
I'm
can't
just
hit
saying.
him, I can't. Yeah. Regular longbow, 22.
That definitely hits.
But noting his importance, I will mark this guy as my favored foe.
Okay.
I think I have a macro for that. An extra 2.
Okay. He's still up.
So 9 piercing total.
He's still up, but he is incredibly wounded. That shot really does him in. I forgot to tell you when he was bloodied. So, yeah, that shot really does him in good.
Yeah, same thing. Like in the fucking zone here, knocks another arrow, just ready to let it go.
Okay.
On my turn.
All right. It is now his turn again, and he's going to go for Ophelia.
Bring it. Maul to maul. Let's go.
Let's go. Is he going to do that? Yeah. Ooh, I don't know. He could cure himself. Cure wounds himself. No, he's not going to do that. All right. Maul attack. Here comes...
Oh!
He brought it. Oh, okay.
It's a natural 20.
That's a natural 20.
That's a
Still
natural
up, though.
20. So that's... How much damage total?
13.
13. Okay, not too bad. He rolled low.
16, 17. It's 18.
18. There
It's
you go.
necrotic.
Yeah. All right. And then he does it again. Because he gets 2 attacks. That is only a 12.
12 that misses. She's going to do riposte
Okay.
and make an attack on him.
Okay.
Maul attack. 23 to hit.
How do you want to do this?
Let's go.
Okay, non-lethal. Sorry, I should have said that
Oh,
first.
okay. All right.
Okay,
Non-lethal.
I should have said that,
No,
but
it's
this
fine.
is non-lethal.
I'll allow it.
So he fucking annihilates her. Like, she has 3 health
Yeah.
in the first hit. She stumbles back against the wall, and just sort of this last wave of anger, she doesn't throw her maul to the side, but she like launches it to the side, grabs him by the scruff of his neck, and headbutts him
Awesome.
to knock
And
his ass
here's
out.
the thing. He's got a steel plate on his head. So
She
both of
dents
your
it.
heads, she dents the steel plate, and both of your heads are ringing as he gets knocked unconscious, slumping in your arms. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Oh, that's his turn. Nope, that's all I can do.
Oh, that's his turn. That's right.
That's his turn.
Yeah. All right, so you just grab him and toss him towards the stairs.
Yeah.
And it is now Tannis's turn.
All right. Let's focus my efforts on this other guy next to me then. As the cackling energy on my blade I'm going to try to hit him with a booming blade attack.
All right.
That's a 9.
It misses.
Such good damage going
Oh, this
away.
guy's got a shield, too. I forgot to mention that.
Oh, that's not fun. Yeah,
he's
I
got
just
a really
smack
high
into his
AC.
shield.
Okay. Anything else?
Kopesh has no weight to it. No, that'll be my turn. I'm gonna. I don't want to be in front of this lightning launcher. So 5, 10 feet there, 20 feet there. But yeah.
Yeah. All right. Vin, you're up.
Fair call. Yeah, Vin's not sure if she should risk electrocuting Tannis or going to dap up Ophelia. I think what she'll do is this like a flanking position?
Nope. The only way to flank would be to be on the direct opposite side of the token.
Direct opposite side. All right, well, this is not as optimal as I wanted it to be, but we're going to heal Ophelia.
Okay.
So we'll cure wounds on her. Eight healing.
Ooh,
Ugh,
nice.
you're a lifesaver, Vin.
And on your feet. You're no use drowning in the water.
All right, that's your turn.
That is her turn. Yeah, it's like all her movement.
All right, August, you're up.
That's 20 feet. Yeah, I'll just go for a chill touch on this one.
All right, this is attack roll.
Yep.
Okay. Ooh, that hits.
21 to hit for 4 necrotic damage.
He takes it.
I doubt this guy can cast Cure Wounds too, but he can't heal anymore.
He cannot. He cannot. All right, that is your turn.
Yeah, and I'll just back up to give London a clear shot.
All right, it is now the Fist of Bane's turn. He's gonna move. Oof. 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 I think he's actually gonna move here. So Tanis, you get an attack of opportunity. That
15.
misses.
Damn.
And he's gonna swipe at Vin. Oh fuck! An 8 to hit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that misses.
Yeah.
Yeah, by a long shot.
Yeah. All right. He was just trying to take out this small thing that's healing people. All right, Ophelia, you're up.
All right, skirts around Vin. She is going there. Maul attack.
Yep.
Just regular, so
Yeah,
normal.
flat roll. That's why he moved.
18 to hit.
That just hits.
14 bludgeoning.
So 7.
She's going to do a divine smite.
Alrighty.
6 radiant.
All right. He's still up, but he's very badly wounded.
She'll say something like, "Submit and receive mercy."
He's like, I'll never fucking submit. I'm Bane all the way, baby. You know, something like that. All right. That's your turn.
Yep, that's all she can
London, you're up.
These colors don't bleed, baby. Let's stick with the West Coast offense here. Let's just go for the little dink and dunk
Okay.
chip away here. No sharpshooter.
Is this guy a fucking sports broadcaster? How do you want to do this?
27. Yeah, again, like kind of seeing this thing fight Ophelia, and if it like puts the shield up to block Ophelia's
Yes.
maul or whatever, he'll like take that opportunity to just slip an arrow again, like cuts a few of Ophelia's hairs off as
Sure.
it whizzes by her ear.
Sure.
And hits its target.
Boom. He's dead as he falls face first into the water. There's some bubbles as the weight of his armor sinks him to the bottom. And we are out of initiative. And with that, I think we will take a break.
Cool.
Great.
I will see you guys back in a minute.
BRB.
Okay, we're back. So, as the combat wears down, everyone's calm. You can see there is a human. Well, I don't know. He's a shirtless dude with a bag over his head. His body is carved, bleeding with runes, infernal script. And he's just moaning exhaustedly. And there is an unconscious black gauntlet of Bane lying on the stairs.
I'll drag the unconscious guy, like, kind of up a little further out of the water. Kind of prop him up against a wall somewhere,
Sure.
or something.
Sure, in this alcove.
Yeah, I'm gonna stuff him in the alcove.
Yeah, in this alcove there is a standing suit of armor that is welded together.
Yeah, Ophelia's gonna grab this guy's mace and the other weapons he has, disarm them. Does it look anything special?
It's not like his thing is magic. He gave the magic to. It's like a divine smite kind of deal. He put the magic on the mace, but it is like this sick ass black maul.
She'll throw that aside for later.
Sure.
And I'll start tending to the prisoner.
Yet, Ophelia, while you were looking at this guy, did you like check his pockets or anything?
Yeah, she would have patted this guy down. You know, any weapons, anything.
Yeah, he has stuff on him actually. He has a key ring with 7 keys. He also has what you find is it didn't get touched by the water, but barely. Is he has a folded up note in one of his pockets.
She grabs that for sure.
Okay. Do you open it up?
Yep.
Okay. I'll tell you what it says momentarily. What did you want to do, August?
Just like take the sackcloth off this person. And...
Yeah, so it is a human man in his early 30s. And he looks like this. Hold on. He looks like this. With his chest carved with infernal runes. He is currently, like, basically at 0 hit points, but he's alive. That's why he was moaning. It's because, like, he's unconscious, but his body is he's still in horrible pain.
Yeah, I'll just, if he's stable and not going to, like, bleed out here, I'll just let him stay unconscious so he's not in unimaginable pain this entire time.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'll just, like, undo his bindings and
Okay, yeah, you undo his bindings.
Try and find a dry spot for him to lay him down.
Absolutely. You can lean him up against the wall right there. He does have, like, infernal script written all over him. And I will say it is different than what you guys have seen before where they carve the bodies up. This is different. This is a passage. Someone wrote something on this guy.
Well, if you wanted to get him up, Gauntlet, I might be able to help out.
I think if we got him up right now, he might just start screaming. So I think I'm starting to consider we maybe call this mission here for tonight. Because we have this guy and this guy. We gotta get out of here and come back later. Maybe not call it for the night, but get out of here and come back later. I know it's going to give enemies time to regroup, but I don't see how we're making it through here with these two.
I think you're right, Gauntlet, and these enemies, they've been grouping up already. Who knows how many of them are waiting for us down these halls.
Gauntlet, I'll have to respectfully disagree. We're already here. We can leave them behind. We have manacles. If we let them regroup, if we let them leave, I mean, there could be other people that need our help. Yeah, I'm a little banged up. I can keep going. That's not a problem.
Ophelia, there's only so much we can do.
And I
Vin,
don't think we've done everything we can.
there could be evidence that could be destroyed that ties this whole operation to the Van Dampers.
And we might die with it.
And it'll be lost forever if they have a chance to destroy it.
I think this is the point where Ophelia might bring up this letter. And I want to read it to you guys, and I'll show it to you. It says, Yignath, know ye that these missives are inscribed under the gaze of the shield of the hidden lord, which speaks with the true voice of Gargoth, the 10th lord of the Nine, the lost lord of the pit, the outcast, daemon of Astaroth, and legatus of dark gods. In completing this work, your reward shall be to rise in the esteem of Bane. And when the cult of Zariel claims the flaming fist, the fist shall become the left hand, and Bane's gauntlet shall become the right hand of the council. The old temples shall be overthrown, and their fanes given over to the Black Hand, the White Skull, and the Bloody Tear. And it is signed Vox Maledictus, Herald of the Hidden Lord.
Would our characters know who Zariel is?
You might have a passing knowledge of her being an archdevil. You don't know, like, her fucking whole life story, but you do know she's an archdevil, yeah.
All right, then. We'll keep pushing.
I take back what I said. I think we have to deliver this directly to Flames Odge, perhaps Blaze Portier.
At 2 a.m, they might not be available.
They'll want to see this.
And we'll show it to them. But we have to keep pushing. If we leave now, we give up our advantage.
Well, Lord Elderfire, do you really want to go on?
There is an entire chamber of Myrkul we haven't even opened yet. We found enormous amounts of evidence in both of these chambers so far. I think Ophelia makes a convincing point that what we find in there could be even more damning than what we found last.
And more to the point, there could be more innocent people, like this one.
Yeah, Vin will kind of, she'll shut up and resign herself to it, but she is, like, terrified, honestly, at this point.
What do they mean, Cult of Zariel claiming the Flaming Fist? Who is the Cult of Zariel?
I know Zariel is a archdevil, but whatever this is, I have no intention of owing fealty to anything from Asmodeus.
Zariel.
Zariel, sorry.
Well, let's at least hear what Yignath has to say for himself.
Who is the gauntlets? Someone... We can certainly bind him up now, take his weapons, make sure he can't worm his way out of here. We'll grab him on the way out.
And if someone finds him bound, shackled, and compromised, what's to stop a Nightblade from putting a dagger in his throat?
To be honest, it would do the world some good to kill him. But keeping him alive now is just for our own information.
He's a cultist of Bane. I highly doubt he's going to be forthcoming anyway, but we'd be remiss not to try.
And we have ways of making people talk.
Yeah.
I
can't guarantee
talk
that
now.
We'll say if we can bring him to cell. I can't guarantee the truth now, but tomorrow I can guarantee he speaks the truth. But that's
I'll
a
do
problem
what you
for.
say, but I do not like the idea of leaving him here. Before we have a chance to talk to him.
We weren't too far from the entrance to the bathhouse. Would taking him there soothe any nerves?
No.
I mean, he's got a severe concussion at the very least. If we manacle him to one of these pillars, I think we'll be all right. He's strong, but I don't think he's tear down the foundation of this sewer strong. Cleared out the ballast chamber. Presumably, there are no more night blades.
And whoever this one is looked to be most important. Anyone else we'll find down here is unlikely to be at their level.
That's not entirely true.
She doesn't know that.
You would, actually.
Oh, okay.
Because they're... Say it.
There was the Lord Master of Souls is down here.
Okay. Retract.
Whatever you say, Gauntlet, I'll listen. Did you get a chance to look over the body? Over there?
I mean, he's still alive.
Yeah, there's infernal runes
I
carved on
do.
it.
I can read that. So
You can?
try some.
Okay, very cool. You will read, carved on his chest. I will send it to you. In the name of Bane, we offer our adulation to Zariel, Archduchess of Avernus. In the name of Bane, we give the blessing of one god to another. In the name of Bane, we give blessing unto the unholy conquest of Eltergard. In the name of Bane, we offer adulation under the fear and tyranny born in her name. And that is carved on the flesh of the prisoner.
The other thing is more concerning than the last. So I guess we found this, the White Masks worship. Now we have our 4 names: Bane, Bhaal, Myrkul, and Zariel.
And these cultists are now offering their worship, the power of their gods, to Zariel.
He's trying to make Zariel a god?
Why?
Yeah, I mean, I assume a god has more power than an archdevil, but beyond that...
Or they're trying to ingratiate themselves to someone who's had a successful hunt. Whatever the case, I have no intention of leaving them behind.
We can sort through all this later. Right now, let's focus on the threats here.
I was about to bring that up. It's like, yeah, this is interesting information, but there's actively bad guys all around you.
To that end, during this debate, which is like obviously over London's head in terms of influence, could he be scouting around? Like, obviously made a fuckload of noise.
Sure.
Like, at least checking out this alley to the south, and then...
Yes, so I'm going to move your token around a little bit.
Okay.
So there is a wooden door here, and this wooden door is very swollen, but it appears that it opens. You can go down this way. it comes like this, and then you can go down this way, and there's another wooden door. I will. Yeah. There's just another wooden door.
Okay. Yeah, London wouldn't have like gone through any of those. And obviously I should preface this with like telling August like I'll,
Go
give
scout.
eyes ahead type of thing.
Yeah.
Could I double back to the north and look at that north channel to see if we've like attract any attention?
You
From,
do not think that you have, and that north, you have a feeling that north tunnel leads back to the entrance. That was the one you didn't take.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, coming back whenever in this
Great.
conversation.
Let's say
I'd, like,
now when you sort of have finished.
relay that to August when the time is like semi-opportune. We have a few options, but it doesn't seem like anyone's immediately on our heels anyways.
I think we go through the Myrkul door next.
There are a
Be
few
prepared.
doors down here that I think we could nudge our way through. They're a bit bloated, but not entirely impassable.
I'm afraid our cover's blown at this point. We need to come back here anyway to get our 2 add-ons. So I think maybe we handle Myrkul first and then come back, check out these places, because I feel like if people were back there, they would have come out and tried to kill us by now.
On your orders then, Gauntlet.
I guess we just check if there's anybody that's face down that's actively drowning that we could save right now, but
I mean, the prisoner's good and Yiganath is good, so I don't. You could. So we're circling back to the circular chamber.
Is this a door right here?
It is.
Do we not even want to just look on the other side of this door before we go?
There's also a door to the south.
Gauntlet said he wanted to clear out.
So kind of what I was trying to say. Like, just peek these doors open, make sure there's nobody actively dying.
Sure.
And then...
I gotcha.
Yeah, sure. Who's doing what? There's a south door and an east door.
Go to the east door.
Okay. You pop it open, and I will tell you what you see. I'm not gonna open the door.
Oh, Fiendish Vigor. Can I do the thing where I cast False Life on myself until I get hit points?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So you will peek open the door, and as you do, you'll just see just a large chamber. It has 3 tunnels that come off of it. One to the south, one to the east, one to the north-ish, kind of. I guess technically there's only one to the east and one to the south. I'm just describing the room to you. I'm not going to open the door because I don't want to get too far ahead.
Sure.
If you're not going in there. The chamber is flooded. Its ceiling is held aloft. It's a pretty large chamber. Its ceiling is held aloft by crisscross of weathered wooden beams. It's submerged in water, and strewn with rubble. However, you do notice the pungent odor of rotten eggs fills the air. Along the walls, it's dark in here, so you have to use your dark vision. Along the walls are crude carvings depicting sinister scenes of dark ceremonies, showing hooded figures entombing deceased figureheads of their cult. Let me read that one more time. Sinister scenes of dark ceremonies where hooded figures entomb deceased figureheads of their cult. And this appears to be like ancient carvings. Like, this is old. Everything that you've been through so far has been old. Like, this isn't some new fucking temple. This is an old temple. That's what you see through the east door. Is a way to the east, a way to the south, and there's just this large stinky chamber. Who's checking out the door to the south?
I'll check out the door to the south.
Okay. To the south, make a stealth check for me.
That's a 2.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Perception, 17.
Okay. You will see as you open the door, a tunnel that curves around to the east. And there is a tunnel that immediately just to your right, like immediately goes to the west. And there is torchlight illuminating from that chamber. Like a lot. Like it's very bright. It's bright in there. Like the light spills out into the room you're in. And you can hear what sounds like the skittering of like 100 little teeny tiny bones like on the floor. You know the xylophone sound? It's kind of like that, but there's like a lot, and they're very small.
Okay, well, she closes the door. Not going in there.
It thuds.
And she will relay this to the group as she comes back.
No, I lied. Something else happens. You're at the door. Go back to the door. You open it up, and you will hear a voice when you open the door, because the door creaks open very loudly with a 2. And you will hear a voice coming from that chamber saying,
Chignath, I told you not to come in here.
what do you do?
She closes the door again.
Okay.
She's
All right.
by herself. She's not going in there by herself.
All right.
We have at least one person of interest. One thing of interest down to the south.
Do you tell them that it talked to you?
Yes.
Is cover totally blown, or?
I don't believe it saw me, but it did speak to me. Called me by a name, told me not to come in.
What do you think, Gauntlet? Smash and grab?
Yeah, I don't think we can leave this unattended. Let's open the door, find out who we're dealing with.
All
I
right.
assume another cultist, and I assume it will end with somebody dying.
London will thumb through his remaining arrows and knock one into his bow.
Okay. All right. So now what? We're going south?
Yeah.
Yep, going south.
All right. Who opens the door and tell me how you want to do this?
Hold action.
Do you want me to go first? I feel like I'm in better shape than you.
Yes, Tanis, that might be better.
Smart.
In London,
Yes.
don't be so hasty.
London won't respond to that because he knows you're right, but I don't take orders from you, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Actually, you do. But
Yeah, a little. All right. Cool. Who opens the door? What do we do?
I'll open up the door.
Cool.
Kopesh drawn.
Yep. Open up the door. You will see the tunnel that curls around to the east and immediately to the west.
Would I have noted which direction
Yes,
the voice
from the
came
west for sure.
from? Okay, and I will relay that back.
I'll peer my head around the corner to the west.
Mm-hmm. You will see someone. You will see a lot of shit, actually. This partially collapsed room has 4 wooden beams bracing its ceiling. 3 sarcophagal slabs have been converted into work tables. 2 of them are cluttered with vials, embalming liquid, and similar alchemical and arcane apparatus. The center slab bears a human cadaver, partially dissected, with its various organs and viscera neatly organized around it. Several large pipes have been bolted to the wall of the rubble, twisting their way towards a huge iron vat standing in the corner near the slabs. On the north wall, 3 bloated corpses are strapped and connected to the vat by various tubes, and every so often they shift slightly. However, you peer your head around, and she is literally looking directly at you, so it's going to be initiative right after that. A frighteningly thin woman in a black robe stands at the stone slabs. Her face is largely hidden under a cowl with a triangular-shaped headpiece. This big triangular-shaped headpiece. This is one of my favorite arts that I have, even though it's really tiny. I'll show it to you in a minute. Her arms and hands are unnaturally pale and elongated. Like, she has elongated arms and fingers that blacken at the fingertips. Around her bare feet, there is a swarm of skeletal rats. Let me show you the handout of this bitch, because it is my favorite, even though it's really shitty, and I tried to find a better one, but it is my favorite art of a Dead 3 cultist, bar none. Let me find it. It is a creature in the Dead 3. Here she is.
Oh my god, she's cool.
I've said this before, but these are all like legit just death metal album covers.
Yeah. So that's her with her freaky fucking undead arms that like blacken at the fingertips. She sees you. She summons a green like arcs of lightning in her hand. And it's initiative, boys.
Not cool.
Which spots with me, Ophelia?
Finally, not a 2 or 1.
It's good to have goals.
All right, so London, you are up first. What would you like to do?
It's difficult terrain to move past your friends.
Yep.
5, 10.
All right,
15.
how about this? I will allow everyone to be in Tanis' square to start the initiative.
Nice.
Okay. I mean, I still have enough, but
Let it be known that he is merciful.
And also, Vin is not in the initiative order.
Oh,
Did Geo go again?
I don't see Geo.
Yeah, I texted him. Something came up. He's probably not gonna be back tonight.
Damn it! All right.
Oh, brutal.
Oh well, Vin's first. I don't want Vin to be first. We're gonna give her a 17. All right. London, you're up first.
this is the like scourge of skeletal rats.
Yeah, swarm of rats. Yeah, skeletal rats.
All right. Let's put one into the swarm then. Just a regular shot.
Okay.
See if we can disapparate them a little bit. 15.
I don't have its armor class on here, unfortunately. That hits.
Min damage, 5 piercing.
Which is reduced. Because they are resistant to piercing damage, because you basically would just be killing one rat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't kill a swarm of stuff with stabs.
I'd like to imagine the amount of hit points is the amount in the swarm.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's a bunch of rats. Let's
You
just say
kill
that.
2 rats.
You kill 2 rats.
Yeah, brutal. Don't love that tactic. We'll get out of the way. And end my turn.
Okay. Next in the order is August. What would you like to do? $10, $15, $20. As you enter this chamber, the smell of rotten eggs is very pungent. Like, it is not sewer, it is clearly like a rotten egg smell.
Alright, so I'll just get in this corner and lift my hand and let out a pulse of flame that extends in a 30-foot radius and turn undead.
Ooh.
Juicy.
So, she is, but these guys are. So, what is it? What kind of save is it?
Wisdom save.
All right.
300 wisdom saves coming in.
Wisdom save. Here it comes. What's the CR that needs to be?
I'm not that high level yet. They can't destroy until level 5.
Oh, so it's just any undead?
Or
Yeah,
will be
it
destroyed
turns
at its
all
turn.
undead,
No
but
shit.
it doesn't destroy stuff until I'm level 5.
Sweet. All right, cool. Wisdom save, you said?
Yeah.
11?
So that's a fail. So they're gonna be hanging out in the corner for the rest of this fight.
All right.
Until
Do they
somebody
use their
attacks them.
reaction to do it, or is it their turn?
On their turn, they gotta get far as away from me as they can. And
Perfect.
just take the dodge action from there.
All right. That's your. Do you concentrate on that like a spell?
Nope.
It's just that's it.
Yeah, until they take damage.
All right. So the swarm of rats, as you send out this pulse, these swarm of rats just skitter and run away from it, and they begin climbing at the rocks, some of which making their way through the rubble. That is your turn. The swarm of rats go and move and end their turn. Ophelia, you're up.
Okay, so she's gonna go charging up. That's 10, 15.
Well, he said that you could start in my square.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can start in Tanis' square.
We were all like
That's
lined up at the
fine.
door.
Yeah.
So I could get in front of her, I believe, at 25. Like right there.
Okay.
Just a maul attack now. Winds up, swings 24 to hit, 10
That
bludgeoning.
definitely hits.
Pump
you
a divine smite into that.
You smash into her, yep. She does not technically count as undead.
Ah. Oh well.
Poser.
11 radiant.
She is a poser. She's on her way, just like the other guy, you know what I mean? They're like
Yeah.
heading that direction. All right, she takes it. You almost nearly bloody her in one hit. As the radiant light surrounds her, she screams from it.
That'll be all she does. Ophelia does not come in like you better surrender. She's coming in to kill.
Awesome. Vin's turn. She'll 5-step right there. Do her little fucking lightninging doohickey. Uh, 16 hits. Is she?
It's 2d6, yeah, 11.
Yeah, I was just checking something. Oh, she's good. All right. Yep, she's very hurt. Very, very hurt. Vin will then duck behind this corner and end her turn. Next in the order is Phlenis. So this lady... Oh, you guys are about to get fucked. She will... she had like lightning bolt in her hand. Or like lightning, green lightning in her hand. She closes this fucking sickly ass hand, and she will put them together and pull them apart. And as these long fingers are like act as a cage around a tiny little bead of fire, and she will pull it apart and blow on it as it goes into the hallway and detonates. Kablam! As she casts fireball,
Fuck.
and she deals necrotic damage instead of fire damage. So. Let's make a 20-foot radius from here. Let's see. Yeah, okay. And it goes around corners, too. So that's you guys. So that's everybody basically in this room. So August, boom, make a dex save. Tanis, make a dex save. Vin needs to make one. London, make one.
God damn it. I knew I should have saved my fucking inspiration. Fuck.
Yeah, I'll probably burn an inspiration here to redo that. 24.
Okay, let me see.
I don't
What
have
is
an
it?
inspiration.
8d6?
That's fine.
That's what it is, right? 8d6?
Yep.
Oh! All right. Her save DC is 14. So Tanis, you fail. London, you succeed. August, you fail. Vin succeeds. So if you fail, you take 29. If you succeed, you take 14.
I still take half because I'm in SMR.
Okay. All right, so Tanis goes down.
Yes.
All right. So she summons the bead, blows it out. It fucking floats so gracefully across the room and then just shakes the whole fucking place as it explodes in a ball of greenish fire. But when it does, it's like flame skulls, right? Appear out of it. Like greenish colored flame skulls appear out of it and blast into you guys. That's her turn. Next in the order is Tanis. Make a death save.
Fail.
That's a fail. London, you're up.
Tanis, no!
Whatever, you don't even
Get a
like me.
Do love you this whole time. I actually liked you a lot.
You'll never get to tell him that.
Yes, I will.
Oh shit, you got cure wounds. Fuck
Yes,
yeah.
I will.
Okay, no. How do you do this? What does this look like?
Mimicking the shit that I've seen my hero role model and mentor August do 1,000 times. You know, he will pretty shittily bang on Tanis's chest and pump 5 hit points and barely get this guy
So
back up.
what the camera sees but London doesn't is that the tattoo on his neck begins to glow as he casts this spell.
Come on, August. Come on, Tanis. You're not through yet.
Ah, fuck, I'm still alive. God damn it.
Thought that was it. Damn it. To die in battle.
The rest of
That's all I wanted.
That's all I want.
To
A
get
glorious
back.
ending.
Yeah, you robbed me of it.
All right.
Damn it, Gump.
Is there anything else you would like to do?
No, that's it. Bonus action stuff. No, that's it.
Okay. August, you're up.
Alright, so. Yeah, the spell slot that was going to healing word Tanis is now going to magic missile Lennis.
Okay.
For 12 damage total.
How do you want to do this?
Oh!
Nice. So, yeah, I went finger point with a beam of light, and these 3 motes streak out and just flare up when they hit, and yeah, the robes start like burning away.
Yeah.
And
She's trying
Yes.
to put herself out with these elongated, nasty, skeletal hands as she's just burning and burning, and then she, like, basically falls over, charred and smoldering. However, I will say, with her gone and the what is it called? A turn undead still active. I think for the next like 5 turns, the rats are just gonna keep trying to fucking crawl through the rubble until they're gone. So
Cool.
that's actually took care of itself. So we are out of initiative.
On your feet, soldier. You're not done yet.
Yeah, no.
Tanis, are you
Fuck.
okay?
I'm good. I'm alive. Barely.
You might need this more than I do. I'll give you my healing potion.
I chug it. It's 2d4, right?
Plus
Plus
2.
2. Wow.
Oh,
I am not doing good tonight, guys. I'll stand up. I'll let London help me up to my feet as I chug that. Just pat him on the back and be like, "Ah, "Fuck."
Okay.
I don't like
Ophelia's
holding
going
on
to.
anything.
he'll
She's
give you a way too big hug back.
Oh.
Sorry, Ophelia, go ahead.
No, you're having a moment. It's fine. She's going to pat both London and Tanis on the shoulders. They both get 5 lay on hands.
All right. That's all you lay on hands, right?
Yep.
All right. Let me describe this chamber to you one more time. It smells so strongly of rotten eggs. I want to make that very clear. There is an iron vat. You don't see none of this on the map, but it is here. There's an iron vat, like right there, and it is connected to large tubes that go into the rubble. And then from that vat is a 3 bodies that are strapped to the wall, and they're bloated and like big. They're like a balloon, and they're strapped to the wall, and they're unalive as they like shift, and they are also connected to the vat.
Does it look like the tubes are like harvesting their bodily juices?
It's
Or,
unclear. I will give you more information if you want to study it. Let me tell you about one more thing. There is a corpse that has been dissected on one of these stone slab tables, along with like a bunch of other wizardy kind of alchemical testing stuff. And there is a book, like some sort of spell book, and a bunch of papers, like a series of papers on the slab.
I'll try and help Vin figure out whatever the fuck this abominable
Situation
contraption is.
Yeah, right. Can you roll and just add +6 to it with advantage?
$15.
Okay. So you get a couple things. First of all, Vin immediately knows that the scent of the rotten eggs is coming from the wall, and like the rubble wall, and that's where the scent is much stronger. You can also correctly identify the smell as a type of gas called corpsedamp. It is often extracted by necromancers from rotting corpses. It has a number of properties favorable to their work. The iron vat is a pressurized vessel. That is what she can tell. And the tubes go from the wall to the vat to the let's call them what they are. They're zombies against the wall. They're like half-baked zombies that are bloated like a balloon. That is what you make of that with a 15.
This is vile. I'm not sure what to make of this.
Can't save anyone here either.
No, but we certainly put a stop to something nefarious.
London will start collecting. You said there's like papers or like notes somewhere.
Yeah, there's what appears to be like a spell book. It's like a black book with the symbol of Myrkul on the cover of it, with a tiny skull-shaped locking mechanism, along with a bunch of papers and a folded-up note.
Yeah, the papers and notes he'll give to August. If there's something locked, he'll maybe give that to Vin to try and pop that open.
Okay. Do you want to look over these papers? Okay, a lot of the papers are materials studying the effects of corpsedamp gas. It's actually, like, if you read over the paperwork, it actually lets you know that corpsedamp gas is particularly notable for allowing the creation of corpsedamp zombies. They are shambling undead, literally bloated by the massive gas used to animate them. Also, through the research, you will tell that corpsedamp zombies are vulnerable to fire and explode when killed. You will also see a folded up note, and you can read it, and I will give you the handout for it. Notes. And it is this one. Yes. And I will read it out loud. Lennis, know ye that these missives pass through the holy hands directly from the shield of the hidden lord, which speaks with the true voice of Gargoth, once lord of Avernus and treasurer of hell. the 10th Lord of the Nine, the Hidden Lord, the Lord who watches, and Legatus of dark gods. When the devils of Avernus raise Elturel, the Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate was claimed as a prize for hell. So too shall you claim for Zariel the souls of those who once served Elturel. You can know this to be truth, for I hold here at Vanthamper Manor, secure within its infernal puzzle box, the covenant with Zariel, the declaration of the powerful purpose to which we set our hands. Lay to rest your doubts. This is signed Vox Maledictus, Herald of the Hidden Lord.
Vanthamper Manor. This is what we need then. This is the evidence tying him to the plot, right?
I believe we just found our key.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
While he's reading that out, is there anything on the Master of Souls?
Mm-mm. Nothing of importance. However, there is a spell book that Vin can hold on to, unless you want her to open it now.
No, Ophelia's touched enough weird things tonight. She's learned her lesson.
Can I propose a theory for a second? This is being held at Vanthamper Manor. This place is owned by the Vanthampers, specifically Thalamra Vanthamper, who clearly has ties to all of this going on. Could Duke Vanthamper have tried to get Beldrath instated as the Marshal of the Flaming Fist to take over the Flaming Fist? Is Duke Vanthamper Vox Maledictus?
I'm not sure to hold up in court, but it certainly seems to be going that way. No matter what, though, Vanthamper Manor is now in our fantasy equivalent of radar. Now in our sights.
Flame Zorge said if we're going to make such an accusation, we would need hard evidence, and that's exactly what we have here. In a note in a cult saying it's at this guy's house, it's not evidence. Like,
It's evidence. It's not hard evidence. There's no names on it. It's some Vox Maledictus.
I just think to the newspaper that we read that said Thalamra tried to get Blaze Beldrath instated as the Flaming Fist Marshal. If he is her puppet, that would give her control of the Flaming Fist, which is what clearly this cult is after.
Well, he would certainly be a useful idiot.
Shit.
How long has Beldroth been in the Fist?
Long time. He rose up the ranks. He wasn't just like appointed Flame or Blaze.
and all of this damnation of Velterel and the Grand Duke set for hell, quite troubling. Part of this omen has already come true with the darkening of the companion. Just hope we're not too late.
And whatever they're trying, they've been at this for a long time.
Do we want to make our break for the surface now, take what evidence we have, and get out of here in one piece?
There's still the Myrkul door.
I know we're all injured, but I feel it that there's something else here.
Do we take an hour before we do it?
I mean,
I already think that the breakfast is off the table. It's in a few hours. So if we have time, then
with this one out of the way, I feel more comfortable, perhaps taking a quick rest. I could use some time to meditate.
Because, yeah, another fireball, and it's good chance it's lights out for all of us.
You've taken care of one source.
We have to kick in that third door sooner or later. I'd rather it be an hour from now than a day from now.
If Morlock's in there. Jabaz did say that Morlock was a formidable man. If he is down here with us, then... It might not be a fireball taking us out, but a maul to the face would certainly do me in.
As would most of us.
So let's maybe rest in that circular chamber if there's enough room for it. At least cut off one of their exits.
On your orders. Yeah, on your orders then, Gauntlet.
Right. You can go ahead and head back that way.
Ah, crap.
You went through the wall.
I went through the wall to the right of us.
It's okay.
You're dead.
It's okay.
And I didn't get
London
a good-
has just been like clipping corners and all kinds of shit. So it's
I'm
Yeah.
gonna start dragging my guy around instead of using the arrow keys.
I'm so sorry, Jay. My
It's okay.
Roll 20's been so laggy.
I
and
don't
I'm-
care. I don't care. All right, so we're gonna take a short rest in this chamber.
I think so, yeah.
All right. What do you guys do during your short rest?
Bandage up.
Mhm.
Take whatever basic supplies August has and
Okay.
roll some hit die.
Okay.
You guys get 2 free hit dice.
Oh,
That is fun.
Yeah,
Really?
because August sort of
how come?
because August is patching you up. That's his ability.
Yeah, I meant that's like as a player. What can you post that? That's cool.
Yeah.
Medical expert. Oh fuck. Oh. Is that a knowledge cleric thing?
No,
some
it's from
homebrew stuff.
the Dungeon Dudes
Yeah.
book.
It's homebrew, basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what subclass did you go with? I don't think I even know yet.
I'm Arcana.
Arcana.
Arcana?
Yeah, he has fucking magic missile.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and I have a couple wizard cantrips and stuff like that.
Is Chill Touch a cleric or a wizard?
No, it's not a. It's I picked up Chill Touch and Mage Hand.
Oh yeah, you used a mage hand too. Yeah.
Very handsy spells.
Thank you, Mistra.
All right, so yeah, so you guys get a short rest, an hour, and no one bothers you. You're not sure about the rest of the dungeon, but
Alright then.
But one last door to knock down then.
Yeah, let's finish our job, fists.
you want to open the door to the south?
Yes.
Okay. You open the door to the south, and you will see. Oh my goodness, my notes got tiny for some reason. In this small torch-lit chamber, so it's lit, the walls are lined with niches at chest height, each holding a dusty and cobweb-covered skull. To the west, a rough-hewn staircase descends into another illuminated chamber. And you will see, on the floor, there are 2 bodies in this room, and 1 body on the staircase.
Bodies moving, bodies on the ground.
They're on the ground.
No immediate dangers, but who knows about traps?
Is it safe to enter, Ophelia?
She will take a tentative step inside.
Cool. All the bodies jump up. They're necromites. They start throwing spells at you.
I was about to say, you sniffed out that fiend at one time. Can you sniff out undead?
Oh no!
They are not undead. They were just people laying on the floor pretending to be dead.
Those
They're
weirdos.
Fucking, yeah, they're
fuckers.
just fucking weirdos.
They're just fuckers.
Yeah, they are
Okay.
just weirdos. So there are 2 necromites that you see, and then there is a new figure enters the arena. It is a skull lasher. They have like a culty fucking mask on with like skulls and spikes all over them. Let me just show you a handout. First, 3. Skull lasher. There you go.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Ooh, yeah.
Look at those shoulder pads.
Yeah,
They just-
baby. Yeah, baby. So they jump up, and everybody roll initiative.
Let's go.
Who could have seen this coming?
My God episode.
Again.
Unfortunately, I will say they do have you guys surprised.
Oh.
Yeah, because they were like,
Oh,
pretending
wait.
to be dead.
No.
Not
Draconic whispers. I
You're
can
not
hear
surprised?
Django in the back of my head saying, "Those are fucking bodies laying on the floor."
Yep, they are people bodies. All right. So London, you're actually not surprised. I will allow everyone to be in Tanis's square again. However, Ophelia is in the room where she is.
My turn.
Yep. Oh, battle music.
Combat music.
Yeah, thanks, buddy.
Otherwise,
like, has
I
combat
don't even know what
started?
I'm doing. Yeah.
What a
Okay.
peaceful ambush.
Yeah. So yeah, London with his bow knocked would like let an arrow go early, and maybe to the rest of the party, it's like, bro, you're blowing your load early again. Like, what's going on? But really, it's the like hair on his neck standing up as he
Yep.
feels the warmth of the tattoo, knowing this is bad news bears. And he'll put just a normal
Yep.
shot into that dude there.
Shoot it.
22.
You definitely hit.
5 piercing.
You hit. You launch right into him.
Look alive, second company, they're coming. And I'll end my turn.
All right. It is the Necromite's turn. This one will... I guess he'll whip out his skull flail and just hit Ophelia with it. They're not very good with these. A 13 to hit.
That misses.
Okay, the second one is... Oh, yeah, he has advantage. Okay, well, the second one is going to attack you with advantage with the Claws of the Grave. A 17 to hit.
That hits.
8 necrotic. That's the one to the south. And then and that's their turn. And then the Skull Lasher, seeing you, Ophelia, will raise a wicked hand, and a greenish sort of energy swirls into it, and it turns into one pointed finger, and they will push it towards you as a little beam of sickening energy rushes towards you.
Finger of death, dude. We're level 3.
Sorry.
Scriven Scribe will figure of death you.
Yeah. Oh fuck. So, unfortunately, so I got a 21 to hit.
That hits.
But it was to the GM as usual. However, it is 10 poison damage.
Disease. Okay. Yep. Poison. Yep.
Yeah.
10.
And you need to make a con save.
Constitution. 16.
You beat it as you feel this sickening energy. She casts Ray of Sickness. So sickening energy washes over you, but you succeed against it. So you're not poisoned, but you do still take the damage. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Next in the order, August. You're not surprised. Ophelia, not surprised. Tanis, you're not surprised. London, you're up again.
I hate not doing a lot of damage. All right, he's just gonna normal shoot again.
These
Same
guys
guy.
aren't wearing a whole lot of armor.
All right, fuck it. Sharpshooter. I'm sick of this shit. Let's do some damage, boys.
Yeah, it's just the dudes in plate armor. Maybe don't do it.
You,
The
Sixteen.
Necromancer
you
figure.
annihilate this necromite.
See, that's so much better. Anytime I'm gonna not do it, talk me out of it, please. We'll like pin him to the wall.
Oh
type
yeah,
of thing.
yeah. He slumps over forward. All right, that is your turn.
And sorry, we need Bane in the combat too.
Oh, I forgot Ben's not in the combat. All right. That's your turn, though?
Yeah, Vin, bathe them in the light of the Underdark. Something, cast Fairy Fire. And yes,
boy.
I'll end my turn. I'll end my turn.
Come on, don't give me that look, Will.
Right. No, that was good. That's as good as. Yeah.
All right, I guess this necromite's gonna move forward and try to hit Tanis with claws of the grave as they come out from the ground, because he has to do a ranged attack.
Doing anything.
17.
I'm not
Yeah,
even
that
doing
hits.
anything.
I'm not even doing anything back
I know,
here.
but he can't hit with this flail. He sucks with it.
Dude, I'm not even touching you.
No, stop.
Is that a ranged? Is that a ranged attack?
It is.
Shouldn't they have disadvantage because they're up near me?
No. Only if they have. They only have disadvantage on you.
Ah, okay. Sorry. Never mind.
You gonna,
That's fine.
you
It just
gonna
eats away
back
some of
check
my
me,
temporary
motherfucker?
hit points.
I mean, it's your game, but
Is
Eric's
that not
right.
Eric's right? No fucking way.
Really?
As long as the enemy isn't
I'll default to the
incapacitated.
dungeon master.
Like Baldur's Gate 3 when you got the threatened condition.
Shit! Alright, well, I'm going to use that roll then, which is a 12 plus 2, so 13, 14. 14, does that hit you, Ophelia?
That does not hit me.
Okay.
If it makes you feel better, 13 still does hit me.
No. I wouldn't have done it if I knew that. And now that I
Okay.
do, I know better.
Now you know how to fuck up London, getting his close range either as disadvantage
What are you,
or he's got to take an
doing,
opportunity
man?
attack.
What are you doing, man?
Alright,
I know
cool.
you have Zephyr Strike. I'm setting you up for cool shit.
Alright, very cool. So you get your health back if you took any Tanis. That is the Necromite's turn. Next up is the Skull Lasher. I think he's gonna just do the Ray of Sickness again. On Ophelia. 9 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay.
Thankfully.
August, you're up.
Yeah, I'm going to just Sacred Flame the
When you can see.
Necromite.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I'll just get in here because these guys do necrotic damage, and I can tank that more than other people.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll run up here, Sacred Flame the Necromite, and just kind of like interpose myself.
Alright, Dex
But-
save.
I'll make room for Ophelia to run by, but just make myself another target.
Okay,
as
he
well.
fails the Dex save.
Eight damage again.
Alright. He takes it. He's bloodied. That is your turn.
Yep.
Alright, Vin will be in Tanis's square. Strike the Necromite with the lightning. Misses. She will move back to that square. End her turn. Ophelia, you're up.
Swings up for a maul attack on the Necromite.
Nope. You're gonna move to this square and then do that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
As Big Smile smites you from above.
She just probably puked her guts out from a ray of sickness.
Yeah,
so
true.
give her a break. Maul attack at advantage, 22 to
You
hit, 15
eviscerate
bludgeoning.
him.
That's why we do it, baby. Good hit. Good hit.
It's probably really sad, like just smacking this old guy to the side like it's nothing.
Yeah, he is old too.
Then
All right.
let's see, she moved there, so she gets. Yeah, she can run up to this guy easy.
All right.
And runs up. That's her turn.
Okay. Tanis, you're up.
Did you just run in front of where I was going to run to? 5, 10, 15.
You can
That
go
was
in her
blast.
square, attack, and move back.
I don't have the movement to do that, and unless it's 5 feet to move into her square and 5 feet to move back,
Yes.
is not different. It is?
Yeah,
Okay.
it would be 10 feet to move through her square.
Alright. I'm gonna get in there and pray to the fucking gods that I do something this turn, as I'm gonna try to strike at him with the booming blade out of my Kopesh.
Yeah. That hits.
20!
There you
Finally.
go. There you go.
The fury of Tanis's anger of just going down and hungry for glory will stab him with that. And then I'll move back to right there.
Okay. That is your turn.
No, I'm gonna... Can I goading attack that while I was in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll pump a goading attack in there too.
Also,
So an
well,
extra
if you
piece.
move out of the square, he gets an attack of opportunity. So.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
He'll take an extra 4 points of damage as I just like run him through with my sword for a second and just be like, eyes on me, fuckhead.
Nice.
And then move back.
All right, he's bloodied. He will get an attack of opportunity with his shitty fucking skull fucking thing. He's got iron skull flail. Oh, it actually does some damage if he hits with it. Oh my god!
Oh, fuck me.
I did not
Okay,
expect
how
that.
much is that? 10, 16, 20, 25
25.
points of, yeah,
Oh
25
my
points of damage.
god!
Jesus Christ.
And you have
All right.
disadvantage on all saving throws until the
That's
end
a
of this
nasty combo if that's death
I
saving
am
throws.
so sorry, Tanis.
Why did you do this to me, Ophelia? I'm at, so 8 points of my temporary hit
Oh,
points.
Good.
Brings it down to,
So you just add 8 plus 2. 10.
17 total.
yeah. Yeah, so I'm at 10 hit points.
10 hit points, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Very good.
All right. That is your turn?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to say the Skull Lasher is just as surprised as you are.
Yeah.
It just like I feel like he like I don't know, you said it was like a flail.
Yeah, it's like this thing he wheeled around.
Yeah, he wheels it around. It catches me under the fucking chin and just fucking knocks. Like I got like a spike through the jaw. Like, you know.
Tanis, no!
Your
Not
tongue is a
again.
little bit shorter.
Oh, God. All right, London, you're up.
That's fucking nasty. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna do the cool thing and sharpshoot this guy.
Yep.
Please be good. 19.
How do you want to do this?
Let's go. No, you leave Tanis alone. Let
Dennis
the
and
arrow
London's
go.
friendship is blossoming this episode.
And he has kind of like the mask with like the elongated like nose
Yeah, yeah.
thing, like the death one. So we'll put one like through the eye then, if the mask is giving any semblance of protection.
Perfect. All right, so we are out of initiative.
You okay there, good friend?
It hurts.
Blood pouring out of your mouth.
You'll put like a cloth over your mouth, just cover the blood that is just fountaining out
There's a
of
lot
your
of blood
jaw.
vessels in your tongue. It looks worse than it is.
That's good.
All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Do you have that last healing potion if you need it? But hopefully that's the last of them now.
No, I save it. Quartermaster Greeks, I hate us.
The southern wall of this chamber is partially collapsed. The rubble only slightly revealing the edges of a passageway that led to another chamber to the south. Amidst the debris stands an open stone sarcophagus. So I will say, it appears as though the tunnel between the room with Valenus in it and this room has collapsed. So they used to connect. So technically you were already in the Myrkul area.
Gonna give this Skull Lasher a quick pat down. Anything?
Nothing
note?
of importance. There is a stone sarcophagus in this chamber, however.
That's not ominous.
And it's open.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
No stone unturned.
You want to check it out?
She is not going to put her head over that just yet. Just there's a sarcophagus in here. Seems to be open.
Is it Feels like a stupid question in a layer of Myrkul. Can you sense undeath on it?
Give me a moment. Let me see. She will cast Divine Sense.
You do not sense any undead. Or any of those things that you're supposed to feel.
Nothing within this room.
Okay, so we don't think a vampire sleeps here.
At least, not currently.
Can I just take a look at the sarcophagus? You said it's open, yeah?
Yeah.
Is there like anything inside?
Yeah,
there?
there's cobwebs and dust. And an ancient black cloth that sort of tarps over it. And then on top of the black cloth is a pile of humanoid bones.
I'll leave it to you, Gauntlet, if you want to mage hand that top away, but it seems mostly empty.
Yeah, it's like a blanket or like a
Yeah, like a blanket. It's old.
or like a burial shroud, I guess.
Kind of, yeah.
But yeah, I'll just lift it, see if there's,
There is.
strange carvings on these bones.
No, there's something underneath of it. Underneath of the cloth, there's like a spell book. And some gold. And some money, really.
Can we take this? Do we dare meddle?
It seems in our job description. So, scoop them up, see what the book says.
Yeah, so the spell book, it doesn't have a name on it or anything. It's bound in red leather. It has a few spells in it. Low level. Do you want to denotate them? The spells? I don't have like a handout for this.
Yeah, I mean, none of us are wizards, so
Exactly.
just
That's what
necromancy spells.
No, they are not.
Oh.
They are not. And this book does not look like carved, like runed, evil. It looks like a nice wizard spell book. Like honestly, you have the impression that it did not come from these necromites. This belonged to someone else. But there's 3 gold, 16 silver, and 35 copper. Also stashed underneath.
Sorry, what were those numbers again?
3 gold, 16 silver, 35 copper.
Are you going to mark that off on your sheet there, August?
Yeah, I mean, I'll just write it down in my notes, but I guess community fund there then.
Sure. Is there any more we need to do down here? That's 3 cultists, 3 doors. I think so far as I can tell, that passage north just led back to the bathhouse.
There was the way. I'm so good.
I was gonna say the spell book was it said it was just like a nice looking spell book. Did it have anything that looked like identifying on it?
No.
Nothing. Okay. I'll just point out, Mosif did say that his friend who worked for a wizard in Candlekeep went missing. I don't know if the man was a wizard or not, but maybe had belonged to him. I don't know.
Maybe we can take it to Mosif, see if he recognizes the handwriting.
Be worth a shot.
Before we leave, there was that room to the east. There was... I didn't look in there. What was in there?
A big old chamber with lots of macabre murals on it.
Yep, and it leads further into the dungeon.
Do we want to finish that off then?
No. Sorry, you were saying?
If we're already down here, we might as well make sure we don't leave anything. I can even go first if it makes you feel any better, Tanis.
It would not. Fine, if we're going, give me that healing potion and we can finish this place.
I may not have any powers to heal right now, but I still have some energy left.
Gauntlet.
Yeah, I mean, I have enough for another encounter like the last few.
Should we
Yeah.
go? Yeah.
We know it's not just 3 gods anymore. So if there's a 4th chamber.
We head back to that other chamber we were already at.
I will channel divinity to harness divine power, regain a spell slot, and then cast Cure Wounds on Tannis.
London, go back to where Ophelia is, please.
Oh, sorry.
10 hit points.
Okay. The hole in my jaw closes up.
It's like a reverse spacer.
All right. Should we move to the chamber that you guys were in before, where London and Ophelia are?
Yeah, we are.
All right, don't go any
going-
further than Ophelia's token, please.
Yep.
As you will see, as you enter this chamber, a Fist of Bane looking at Yignath, a Fist of Bane at the northeast door, the east door, and you will hear some noise coming from the south. You guys would have heard like some discussing before you made it as far as Ophelia's token of like, they took out Yignath. Someone's in here. Go warn the others. Wake them up.
Gauntlets.
I think we...
Ooh. No. You know what he says? He says, find Vaz.
I think we intercept them before they do that.
Shock and awe. Let's go.
Okay, so...
I guess Ophelia is sprinting around the corner if she can.
All right.
And, yeah, okay.
Did Ophelia only have 10 hit points?
Yes.
Could she have drank that healing potion that London had? Because I didn't actually do that.
Yeah.
It's up to the...
No,
Okay.
yeah. If you guys say that you did it. Yeah. There was like a amorphous sort of time in between, so... You were just like,
2d4.
we moved to the next...
2d4.
There you go.
So
You were like, we moved to the next room, so I was like, I imagine there was time in between that. All right.
Ooh.
Why can't I click my character?
And Finn is way far away somewhere. There she is.
There it is. Roll 20's acting up.
Yeah, I mean, just so... What is it?
Okay. And ba-boom. All right, is everybody in the turn order? Did I roll
Yeah,
for
Vin, that 2d6, that 2d8, that's Vin's hit dice from
Okay.
that short rest we took earlier, the 2 free ones.
Can you just tell me? Oh, it's 16.
Yeah. So I think, yeah, it's full health.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Okay.
Yeah, just because I don't want Vin to die
No,
when Charlie's not here.
Definitely. I wasn't keeping track of her shit, so good on you. In fact, take an inspiration for that. All right, well, surprising no one. Vin is up first. Oh, geez. All right, so I'm going to say she's in Augustus square, so she can jump through here. She's going to see the guy. This guy looks like he's about to go run. But you do hear some splashing from the south. You might not even be able to see the token, but there is someone else who's running.
Away or towards?
Away. So then we'll strike that guy with lightning as it appears that he's trying to reach for that door to the east of him. She hits for 8. Alright. It is now London's turn. You can start in Augustus Square.
Okay. Is this person that she hits bloodied by that at all?
No, you know the Fists of Bane are pretty tough.
All right. If that's the case, London will propel himself into the room with a good old-fashioned Zephyr Strike. And get up here, and at advantage will sharpshoot this guy.
Okay.
Please be good. 17.
That hits.
21 piercing.
You fucking kill the shit out of him.
Oh,
Yeah, beautiful. Like through as he's like yelling for help through the trachea and like gurgles of blood as he spills to the
Flashes
floor.
into the water.
And I'll say there's one more to the west. He's trying to get away.
Yep.
Have lots of movement. I'll just get out of the way here, and that's my turn.
All right, Tanis, you're up.
All right. I want to try to intercept this guy, but I clearly don't have the movement to get there. Cause he's down here. You said.
West, I said.
Yeah, and yeah, he said west, but there
west.
is someone to the south that you can hear running through water that you cannot see.
And that's the one that sounds like it's running away.
Yes.
I'm going to. I want to get that guy, and I don't want him to be able to escape. So I'm going to. I'm trying to think how I want to flavor this. I'm gonna do a thing.
Okay, I love that.
I like doing things too. I'm gonna grab my sword, and I know I have to be in that spot to see this guy, and I just will it so, and I'm just encompassed in golden crackling energy, and just disappear, and a lightning bolt shoots across the room as I cast Misty Step.
Woo!
And land right there, exactly
Yes.
30 feet away.
And you can see him. It's a
I'm stunned
necromite.
for a second, like, why am I right here?
Right.
And that doesn't faze me as I'm going to look at him and I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Blast.
Fuck, 12.
That hits.
Oh my god, he's got
And
no
guess
armor.
what? He also
Let's-
dies.
Oh,
Shit.
that's a turn,
I just,
baby.
I just boom headshot this guy.
Yeah, definitely.
yeah.
I just like draw my. I take my Kopesh and I just like not so fast, fucker, and I'm just gonna cast a
Yes.
lightning or an Eldritch Blast, cackling energy, cracks his head wide open.
Yeah, I love that.
And that's I have my movement, so knowing that I'll move 10, 20 feet back here, and that'll end my turn.
Okay. All right. It is now the Fists of Bane turn. He sees this and is like, Bane! And he's going to run. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. All right. He uses his whole movement to dash down the hall.
Fucker.
Next in order, Ophelia.
Just mapping this out. So nobody in here. I guess she's just gonna dash after this guy.
Okay.
So there's 10, 20, 30, dash, 40, 45, 50,
Boom headshot.
5.
You can't
60?
go. No, you can't go down into the water like that.
Okay. That'll be your turn then.
All right, you do not see him, but you hear him heading towards where you met Flennis, and further south. Like remember where the it curved around? It looks like he's heading that way.
Okay.
So
all
that
she can
that's leading you to believe that they've already seen Flennis too. All right, take a short rest in the dungeon. Why not? August, you're up.
Well, it was either that or die.
No,
so.
I totally get it. I just you have to. Obviously, they would. Something would have happened.
So that's 20.
I totally agree that you needed a short rest.
Yeah, I think I'll just dash to catch up with Ophelia. Because she's not looking too hot, and her running off alone seems like a bad idea.
Okay. All right, that's your turn?
Yep.
All right, Vin will do the same. Start chasing after London. What would you do?
Also the same dash. 10, 20, 30.
10, 20, 30. No, you're a square ahead. You can't go through corners.
Gotcha.
So
I mean,
10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
And,
into Tanis's square. I see.
Yeah.
I guess
see,
there's
I
a
see.
pillar there though, so
I'll allow it. I hadn't considered through Tanis's square, so that's all your movement.
20, 30, 40, 50, 60. That's it.
All right. You do not see the bad guy, Tanis.
20 or 10, 20. And embracing this newfound power that I just learned that I had. I'm going to grab that and just know where I want to be. And I'm going to Misty Step again to that square.
Yeah.
So that was 20 feet. And
Yeah.
once I get there,
You can hear him running down the hall this way.
so I still have 10 feet of movement, so I can make it to there.
Yes.
Get there. I
see
can
him.
just see him.
Good.
Another mist or Elder's Blast coming his way.
Okay.
21.
Yep.
But that's only 4 points of damage.
Alright, he takes
it. Okay. That is my turn.
All right. It is now his turn. I think he's gonna keep running. He's got a long way to go. We're gonna have to keep doing it like this. I'm sorry. I know I want to switch into a skill challenge, but we're literally exploring the dungeon as we go. So I have to keep doing this. So 5,
That's fine.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. He's there, but this door is open. All right. Ophelia.
She's still running after. So this is difficult terrain.
Yeah.
So 10.
And then I'll allow that to be 15.
Okay, 15. 5. 35, so she'd have to dash. 45. 35, 40. 45, 50. 55. 60.
You find an open door that leads to a tunnel. I think that... No, that's it. All right.
Yeah, that's all she could do.
Yep. August. Are you muted?
You're muted, gay.
so sorry. 5, 15, 20, is that correct?
Yep.
25, 35, 40. Yep. Sorry, it was 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So yeah, I'll just do what I can.
Behind Ophelia, yeah. All right. Vin continues her chase. London.
Yeah, same. Dash to here.
That's it?
Yeah, Squick's fucking trudging through this water with this big ass fucking bow on his back too.
All right,
Yeah,
here's the
that's
deal.
As far as I can get.
Put your tokens in this chamber. Like, just keep moving down around. Like, you guys can keep moving until you get to this room. Because I don't want to, like, I can't do this, like, forever.
Yeah, like basically if there's no long hallways,
There's
we can't.
no way for you to catch up to him.
Yeah.
But I'll allow everyone to take a pot shot at him. So everybody can make one ranged attack roll at him to see if you can take him out before he makes his way there. That hits.
12 points of damage.
All right, he's almost dead.
Finish him.
21 with a javelin.
How do you want to do this?
So I guess we'll tag team with Tanis. Hell yeah.
So it's you throw the javelin and Tanis like shoots his ray and they somehow infuse together midair and strike into this guy and fucking thunder him and he gets blasted down onto the ground. He dies like right here in the corner.
And they both argued that it was them that killed him.
Yeah, it hits the back of the javelin and propels it to the speed of a bullet.
Yes.
Nice.
However, You guys find yourself in a pretty strange chamber. In this dry, rubble-strewn chamber, a stone altar stands prominently amidst piles of humanoid skulls and bones around its base. The altar's surface is cluttered with dozens of half-melted, unlit candles made from black wax. So the altar has a bunch of black, melted candles. Behind the altar, the wall bears a massive boss relief depicting a grinning humanoid skull. 4 skeletal arms extend outward from the skull, like stone statue kind of arms, each of which cup a black candle, and a macabre carving on the wall behind it shows bones and skulls arranged in a triangular formation around it. Let me show you a handout. This is Myrkul's altar. Sort of like that.
Obligatory. This could be a death metal album cover. That's fucking sick.
Except for the hands are cupped and the candles are unlit. And I want to note one more thing. This guy that was running, he carried a torch with him so he could see. As soon as he gets into this chamber, he dropped his torch and tried to continue running into the north chamber without a torch. Before you kill him.
First thing Ophelia does is march over and takes her fucking javelin back.
Mm-hmm.
Suppose we don't want light or fire going this deep into the dungeon then.
I think it's more about fire. They had a gas mining operation here.
They said to retrieve someone named Vaz. Does that name ring a bell? It was in a letter at Goldenhide.
Does everyone have one more fight left in them?
He's the one that wrote to the Master of Souls back there in sporadic speech.
Oh, fuck the fucked up scrawled one.
He's probably insane.
You've come this far. Right on the cusp of it.
We keep seeing how far this rabbit hole goes, Gauntlet Delta Fire.
Do we have any other choice?
Do you guys want me to go first? Looking at Ophelia and Tanis, you're both looking a little worse for wear.
I'm not bad. I have this crackling golden energy that's kind of like surrounding. It's like the shield thing that I use for my temporary hit points. So I actually look better than I look on the screen.
We need you where you're best suited, London, which is supporting us from behind.
Safely tucked away, far away from everyone.
Oh, speaking of temporary hit points, does Vin have a bag of trail mix?
She didn't use it today.
Right, because this is the only
first
fight
dungeon,
we've been
so-
in today. Like this dungeon.
Yeah, but what did you do this morning?
I
Oh, you
did
just
the
came?
investigation.
Yeah,
of
we
that.
talked to Porter.
She does
Went to
have
the
snacks.
government.
She gives everybody a snack.
Snacks on snacks on snacks.
It's,
How many-
6? I think
No
it's 6.
I'm trying to read somebody else's character sheet. It's like looking through somebody's diary.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm 90% sure it
diary.
was 6.
yeah, okay. 6 special treats, The last 8 hours equal to your level plus intelligence, which is 4 plus 3. So
Seven.
7.
Very nice.
That was close.
Cool. Thank you, Ben. Awfully timely.
I thought about doing her voice again, but the way that Will looked at me last time, I'm never doing it again.
It was good.
If I hear her talk more, I can probably get it.
Yeah.
If somebody says good that high pitched, you know it wasn't good.
No, it's if they touch their face. If I said, it's good. It's good.
Just need to watch more Bluey to get that Australian accent down.
True. All right, what do you guys like to do?
Let's keep going then. We're so close to the end.
Push forward.
I'll follow your lead, Tennis.
I'll take point here, Ophelia.
All right, so Ophelia just has the light, right, from the skull.
Yeah, she can turn on her skull light.
Okay, perfect. So you guys can start to head to the north, and as you do, you will notice that this chamber is to the north is flooded. Its ceiling held aloft by a crisscross of weathered wooden beams. The floor beneath is strewn with rubble, submerged in stagnant water. The pungent odor of rotten eggs fills the air with a foul, lingering stench. Along the walls, the carvings of the dark ceremonies that show hooded figures entombing the deceased figureheads of their cult. It smells like rotten eggs so bad in here.
Let's remember, no flames.
It's one big powder keg, to use your metaphor again, Ophelia.
If you go ahead, you can go ahead and head through. It's no big deal. The way to the north is collapsed, as if this used to lead to further sewers, but has been collapsed. However, there is a passage to the east.
All right, keep moving through.
Yep, you guys can keep exploring and moving until I tell you to stop.
Ophelia's going to wedge open this door to the
Yeah,
first.
wedge it open. You want to try to open it?
or try and open it just
Yeah.
so we have a way of getting out
Mhm.
in a hurry.
It opens.
Perfect.
Smart.
Just in case, you never know.
Going this way then? To the east?
Only one way to go by the looks of that tunnel in the north.
Okay. Poke my head around.
Same thing. This room doesn't smell so bad as the one before it. But it's just a long, submerged hall. Okay, so I will tell you what you see here. You will see a long hall at the top of a flight of stairs that leads to dry land. Dry area. A lot of there is many doorways that come off of this hall, as well as a wooden door at the end of the hall that is covered in dried blood. Like, just fucking covered in handprints and splatters of it, and just that door is covered in dried blood. That it almost pools out from the bottom of the door as well. Dried blood. And there's just like little alcoves, some of which are collapsed, some of which have open or have doors that lead into them.
Okay, keep pushing through till we can see.
So I'll just go ahead and tell you, everything is collapsed except for this door, and this door, and this door at the end.
That's the one that's covered in dried blood.
Oh yeah.
Before we go much further, I think I heard one of them mention wake up the others. Might be barracks around here.
So do we do this systematically, slaughtering them alcove by alcove, or do we go for the prize at the end of the hall?
I don't know if we get into a fight at the end of the hall. and a dozen fists of Bane wake up and are in between us and the exit.
Our situation is tentative. I'd rather have a way out, just in case things go south.
I think,
Let's go room by room.
yeah, similar to Goldenhide, the more we can dwindle the numbers before we go into the belly of the beast, the better, I concur.
I just
Can
hate
we-
the idea of being stuck in a tight space with nowhere to dodge out of the way of a fireball, that deadhead ball again.
Well, how about this? I'll expedite this section for you because I do want to end on something a little more interesting. So, I'll tell you, if you open up each of these doors, there is no immediate danger behind them. And you could do it well, not technically. Let's say we open the first two first. The first one is a partially collapsed crypt. There's a sarcophagus in here. The debris mostly covers the sarcophagus, so there's no way of being able to get into the sarcophagus. However, carvings on the side that faces you on the sarcophagus that is obscured by debris depict a spiked gauntlet strangling a gasping humanoid. The second chamber is an open sarcophagus at the back of a dusty crypt, its heavy stone lid lying on its side, between the sarcophagus and the south wall. The north-facing side of the sarcophagus bears faded frescoes of human cannibalism. Okay, that's the second one. It's just an open crypt. And the third, and it appears the sarcophagus is empty. And the third crypt, as you approach it, you will hear and shuffling and shifting about inside of it. That is the third one down here.
We ready for action then, second company?
If it's just a zombie in there, it shouldn't take much more than one of us to gut it. Hopefully.
Well, wait a minute. They're
Yeah.
experimenting with, what was it? Corpse stench?
Corpsedamp.
Yeah,
Corpse damp.
it's not just going to be any zombie. It's going to be an explosive zombie.
Perhaps you let me take a shot from afar then.
To the doors.
The door is shut and locked.
Yeah, I was going to say, can we just bar it from the outside?
Exactly what I was gonna ask.
Yeah, you can. You can do whatever you want.
Just stack some stones in front of it so it can't
Sure.
push out?
Sure. Good. It appears that these zombies are pretty secured inside of here. This appears to be more of a zombie vault than a threat to you guys.
Maybe another day we'll come back here and clean it out, but for now, I'm confident with this.
I think if you throw a match in there, you'll probably collapse most of this part of the sewer.
Half of these chambers are just held up by wooden beams too. I don't want to blow up any explosives down here.
This has to be some sort of structural liability for the city above us, right? If this collapses, little orphanage comes down with it, or
I heard rumors that the city is sinking over time, but
nice.
All right, the last door is covered in dried blood.
We ready to go meet Vaz?
Suppose all roads end here.
Well, it's now or never. Let's do this, fists.
Is there any talking here, Gauntlet, or do we have the green light to go in guns a-blazing, as they say?
based on the note we found, I don't think Vaz is going to be in any shape to communicate with us. I think that's what our other captive is for.
London will knock an arrow and hold an action then.
Yep.
I'll get right up to the door and
knock it open.
As soon as everyone else is ready,
Yeah, everyone's ready.
kicking down doors and taking names later.
Kaboom! You kick down the door and you find a small room. Not at all what you were expecting. The walls and floor of this room are covered with streaks and splashes of dried blood. 2 dangling bodies are shackled to the east and south walls. One is a young male tiefling. The other, a middle-aged female human with dark skin. Both are covered in bloody gashes, and neither is moving. In the middle of the room is a sturdy wooden chair with a bloody whip draped over it. A barrel half filled with salt rests nearby.
What fresh hell is this?
Salting the wounds. Gruesome. Barbaric.
I thought Vaz. Oh, is there another door in here?
There is. To the north.
Should we? The bodies are like chained to the walls, or
They're hanging from the ceiling.
should we at least cut these bodies down?
Are they still alive?
You will look over the tiefling man, and you will see that he is clearly dead. However, the dark-skinned woman, middle-aged, is breathing raspily. She is barely alive. And you will see on her shirt, like that she has a tattered pin, or like her shirt is tattered, her clothes are tattered. She's got whip cracks on her back and stuff. She looks horrible. But on her shirt is the symbol for the Bureau of Drains and Underways. And that's where we're in the session.
We got that poor government worker killed.
So thank you all so much for watching The Descent. And we really appreciate it. And we will see everyone next week on The Descent. That was terrible.